requesty.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Akwaba.
What? Where you from?
Oh dear. Morning, everyone. I think they set it up. Why never have me no person? Morning, 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 Your Highness. It's say. Good morning. Oh yeah. Last time we see you were being sarcastic. Sarcastic in the dress and Your Highness. Now the me be dia grow. Odi me be dia grow me shoe bia. And as sarcastic no now patch say. Bro,
Oh, me hoye na won swear.
bro, kesi nkwa na muka wa ha. Eh? You were
Sarcastic
being
trese.
uh-huh.
Sarcastic trese as a udi agro as a udi yeah, as a
Who did me
udi
who fell
agro.
on?
Yeah, it fell, yeah, baby, yeah,
Eh.
it fell.
Me no who be me who fell on me shoe.
Hmm.
Me shoe papa. Net say.
Me hoye na won swear.
Boko, what are you?
Ah, me
Ah,
dey yeah.
yeah, and then me there ye pa and rami dantem. Me
Yeah.
dantem. Who say uti me dantem na unya long hours na. Over sorry no I fine.
Yeah,
You say yeah be.
and now a good therapy.
Ayo. And I am very, very, very good. Hey,
But one way our social media be distracted.
hi. Che. Me see, ebo 8:30 ya na me dane phone ne to ho. Me dane phone ne to ho no na me see ma me nna. Madam more than 10 hours.
Oh, okay.
Why? Punya more hours.
Best,
Philippines.
yeah, best therapy. It's good to
Yeah.
sleep.
Hey, Auntie Agnes. Morning, morning, morning. Let's say. Mame fancy. Ah, Highness. Ube kika bro for kesi wa hasa me de me sure. I'm a sarcastic na one.
You see, there's
Morning,
several friends there. I bet can kasa ho auntie.
Pastor Fred,
Eh,
morning.
you see, Ofa Ghana for me, brace so monka or more tribe kasa.
Uh,
Ube use brofone na musa.
pa, Pastor Fred, ye train
Mm.
you back a cry, ye shanty, or mobile number for why. Eh, Semo, Obia Cambrofu.
See, a co global. Tiama kasa no cross.
No, my job, Mocasano.
Hmm.
Where they enra brabby by ya or be Cambrofu, and I'm Mr. Massa. Yet they high and Cambrofu are tree. Tree near TDA, and I say. Your Highness, a ya tappy be mammy wati. But this
All
old
right.
you two who are no tapping.
All right.
Abusuafo mo ntape na nipa mbra because financial way na ye no yesua se de ye be pesca yesua se de ye be set up business yesua se de ye be ye sika semu yie enti ya set business ni nyina wie no Ye be den ya sustain business no. Escobar. Escobar no boy dwuma wo comment section ho. Ya wie bibia na ya set business na wie no ye be den ya sustain your business no. Eno anti ne yeti ha sei. Ye nsua no so anka ho business ni begu. Escobar jama wo adwuma mu ho morning. Wo adwuma mu ana. Oh, okay. And then the comment section ho na reply o mama me. Oh boy, adwuma wo ho rough. Yema ye hu be 10 minutes ni en fan share.
Yay! Send your blessing come down.
Hey!
Send your blessing come down. Opportunity to quiet go London. Me I just want food. Jaja send your blessing come down. Yay! Me my brand jealousy. Me go on me Gaza. Me my brand jealousy. Me
Lovely.
I love the music. Good morning.
Okay. Let me play.
Yeah.
Music in na afro ha no ho.
Mena me catch. Then na ekosu blow me.
I said the whole week dey financial planning. Enti yesua yesika sem how e better to yesika ye. How e be your savings. How e be your treasury bills ni ade. And then right yesua na yesua how to set up a business. Enti say yesua ni nyina wie no. Yenya yesika ya set your business ni nyina wie no. Ye be den ya sustain your business. Because ye hu kwan ye be fa so sustain your business na. Die di kan ye ni nyina ye waste. What you say? It's your guests ewe ha or babe cheche mu. How ya ye business ewe ni ye be sustain no. Ama business no a progress. Inti enu anti na ye wo ha say. Ye be sua de ne de ahyehyehye so den wo ha no wa you de afrim. Wa you de faster. Ye kwaja o. Never pen.
The ekosu Ghana inzo e.
Igbo no. Igbo man. Ochina ye beba be ye member life weekends but ochina Saturday. Menya 2 guests omo tiase mi nim asem no. Enti omo si omo be ba be kire ye mu. Nti ochina ye be ye no.
Na sasa asem kai.
Mi nim mo hwe but omo si omo
Na sa Ghana for nkwala sorry omo se yenton o man na ye nchi ska no. Nti yenton no obi aton a omo ha.
There be some wedding in the Maya use or any platform there so there be Bianca saying because assassin no.
On to say omo bufu an omo yes o man yenton dey on TV da.
Auntie Lovely. Who want information na?
Me want information baby.
You follow me, na me follow back. Ochina. Let's menye nipa 3 a ye be yes adwuma no. Enko ochina no papa me ba me aye.
Be come be because mekwa adwuma nti no.
Ochina.
Mekwa adwuma.
Over time be.
Mepon me wa Germany. Mepon ahata no to.
Na lovely sa enkomo no. Ase mi hu ni se omo ya bibifo nti omo ton ma omo na ha o. Abrofo na beto ya zanka omo nya hwe.
Oh, Uncle Mbe.
Oh yeah, sure.
100% sure. 100% sure.
Okay. Me de mi hu ni se bi omo ya bibifo, omo ya Africans ni nti na ma abrofo na beto ya. Abrofo beto omo ase dada so obi an ka omo hwe.
Uncle Mbe. Afina on say.
I feel you be part time be.
O say.
You be part time be.
Mepon German time 12 o'clock.
Highness, German time 12, UK time be.
Out UK. Yani muni na
nyeba. It depend. Some are the betimi lead be 1 hour.
I guess how about betting have a boy room.
Meeting me a boy room.
Aye, why?
Mm.
I mean, yeah, because me need information be about it.
What say yeah because they say person TikToks ni na so yes uncommon no bear 1 week na just information no not just call Ghana ho.
Mm.
Na yeah.
Yeah, when you break. Me
One day,
then
Baby,
come
na
in.
ni abro na
Me who
na
say as India who he said that
what
he
is that?
has.
Maybe the one day per crown, 1 week the other.
oh
Me who say
Debbie.
as
Oh, young
say
funny see.
obvious. Say him for now, but
What
clarify.
there,
Say
what
be
there, what there?
side.
Tie you now,
Almost
tie you
so.
then. Tie unyum no.
What your
Mary Ghana for you. Be able for almost all mine cry and tongue. Almost work for politicians into almost the end tongue.
Someone or more drink
No when you be
politician
our
for
banner of a tongue. I feel I'm most I did this.
Debbie. I was here, man, no more who that you. I was here, but politician fund your
Na
mum.
nye me ya no mubufu a nye me ya no mubufu o mzo man no kra ye nton.
Oh, and Debbie, I want to mean Tony, sir, because Nipa now the mine crab buy a crowd or bray or in a life net too. Munko back to the Ghana ye na Munshadi. On tea national anthem crown with tea, we are now we are your home baby, I find son.
Okay, lovely.
Yes, darling.
Une Your Highness, Munshe program na se mami. Yes, it can be soon ye be fire, ye be sustain your business.
Opezo sustain business ya
Your Highness, yes, who businesses did that, me boy?
Yes, I have business. Opezo ye sustain business ya. Your discipline and commitment. What you have here? Your discipline. For example,
Yes.
to say obi a share choba so.
Good morning. You say my bemente. Into you be another jameko.
And run out work for me, Timmy, Ukoye, wa maybe you.
Oh, me buenfu. That may ya there.
Your Highness, me bow.
Na me ya there. Me na me yen kwala na dwa na me phone nso na wo low ntia. Ti na mamba. So nti me samba na wapo.
Alex, what you say?
Boko na me twem na bra na okasa no na me so me bon re ma sisa o si bra kan bi o se o mu to gara na be de muso
I said Ghana phone call out sorry na o man no cry.
Alexo,
Now the young Tony
mini pa be da wazi bi tie yoko
Tina so ye hwe kwan ye be fa so ye be sustain your business. Enche cry ye guest beba. Me pese nipa kakra ba so ansa. Esa wo sha ase a no wasan ya ba no o sen sha ase. Nti nipa ne do so kakra na ese. Wa ba be ya mai. Your Highness meet you.
Yeah, me from personal experience. Business they all yeah, business all shares yeah. Also we self-discipline. No person will maintain your business. Also we self-discipline because business be over scar the be run and a scar the best set up no. A bit me I take you be 2 years and sakra no break even. Break even the chase scar the room crown and sana when you say scar if free a be 2 years 1 year 6 months in a will be start your so. Yes, depending on capital the room any business crowd you know and I bet how many years and how many period they may take you and sakra is kind of the behind store scout the year setups scout the cranium my scout the tuya light base scout the or form where you must work for my force a while so now we operate here scout the bit
happy screen no mami o.
How many months and break even scanner the room when ya Sani money nyina hia discipline. Na aya de ntia emu mebrebe ntimi enya sa discipline nti ma ya dwuma gu no se ma me ma example et se Ghana ni ahye trouble operation ase. Ebi a o sha ase no recipe a no de ye nkwan no ono ana na ye ne nkwan ono ana na ye ne stew. Na amanfo obedidi wo because of recipe nti no. Afi start say peja kakra o hu ska kakra no. na wakofa ebia nkwala bia omu free baby a ebia sa tribe na aduane kora na oye no omu nhye da nimu ye na afi ode mekọ ayie mekọ ha no wagya atwa ba na hye omu nsa odu ube se technically ube se ni taste na esesa na pam ne customers ko instead say bia na adwene beba no ho se eye me na mato ne ma agyeje mu ntime pa me customers no so wanya eyi ano akohia sofo bia no nso de akọhye hu se ana se de akọhye ne competitor e bia oto ano so so ono na do afa ba bi ne nti o pese o business gina de a e say anything business enhye da nya hu business yankasa start from wo na wo do nim de ene wa ho odin ene wunyansa start bibi nti everything starts from you.
Okay.
What you say? Nti o commitment a wo dey start ye na conform a automatically benya effect ewo omo because o kofa obi kura na o do nipa kro be hye se on manage business na wo na wo be supervise wo nipa kro wo na wo supervise wo nipa kro nti se o commitment any o zeal a wo dey hwe wo nipa kro so wo dey supervise wo nipa kro so na conform a and wo nipa kro be take advantage of you.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, and then in Chawano, name no ne what I say by your guest, won't. Guest number. If I say or where Juma more obey a few minutes.
No problem.
For your presentation, present ye no, bro.
Presentation or any presentation.
You are no qua. Nafe, what do you know? What's it?
Yeah,
sure. For any guest, Alfred Ofori Mensah, Pastor Alfred. Pastor, are you ready? A trail presentation. Thank you so much for coming. Pacho, what mute you home?
All right, okay. Thank you very much, Queen. Medasi for.
Yeah, no, I'm a tree number one, my pie.
Medasi for sales. So I'm your platform. Semi membership bibi kakra a platform. Me share with for obi biara your highness me share obi biara a platform isubiano. I just want to say good morning.
So Bradford I brought for no I susu why na me share the wa we see ato boy brought for no my man
only your highness obi anka brought for obi anka brought for ofia
ai
because I need to fast one and patcho they say they me no kind with tia me na so kakra
I'm an ent fast
I'm say and me say mo
what that happy mommy
and I say my daddy be brave and me say I'm paying for your share program as you know I'm say your share with financial planning no my be brave you also can say how to set up a business and see me use this platform say a very good platform very educative and see patcho more share na more country my dog for family and friends because you'll be free na me yasementi me and join it from the scratch because na ejuma na me time and no it's no my be brave even though as a business owner me no my be brave so I can't me business on and see me patcho yes patcho you na support because no my papa that she even now who so fast but one day we say wow maybe power no my be brave so Abraham say they say make some of the strategies you be me use your business to grow and also to sustain our business. And thing is be a business fine why establish a business but why establish a business not running in year. So we need to stick to the module or business module the concept now or we'll say you don't have to deviate or so we'll stick it to it. Now you carry along you. And then I will just highlight some few strategies that you use to setting up your business, how to grow and also to sustain. Over here in the UK, Ghana restaurant be say, hey, a home marketing, a home radio advertisement, a home normal be brave. But in the end, the Nayana area both not a group. you know, that's a come, you know, on your radio so normal year, but they weren't able to sustain the business, you know, into the same mistakes you can phone been my you know, and see the first me person me touch on my choice be hands on your business and also be meticulous. Into me try to me breaking it down. Basically be hands on. No? One of the things I will also is every business be this one is for business owners or more on person more established business, and as or more already established business, you know. One thing that you need to be very mindful, so you have to be there at all times. Until you have to be there at all times. So say business in the grow. We're talking about the growth and also sustaining your business. Into one, you need to be endeavored to be there at all times. Into Berkshire will be one more running business, supposed to not sorry them 24/7. Na business ni go ani anya bay fu be dia hye no na ne mama bi o tene baby wa ba broa na ne uncle be na o pay dia hye no. Do you understand? Because you are not following the modules of that business. Into also not time for the business. Into be share ye mama no mo ye papa mo ye uncle mo business. And so but because on tene nani enter business no fa on fa ne hu hye mo ye business no. Obe share the oye man no afa ho da ide. Your shaman or found quite established on one own business. Because only time for that business. So we don't want to make that same mistakes. And we have to be hands-on and also to be very, very meticulous.
Meticulous, bro.
Yes.
Break you on my
Yes. And I'll break it down. Hands-on, okay, say, oh, who ship business in the more. And to make cite an example, to say me run a school business. I told her, my name is wife, yes, sorry, no pa. Parents no me drop home man because most of them are doctors, lawyers, you know, judges and everything. So I not time in shit any honum. My name is wife, yes, sorry, no papa, ni drew school monum. I mean, you drew school monum before so be able to drew honum. You know, near set it up, near yet also say yeah. Obo say na or be drop home mana. Na me name is wife near receive warm. And son staff ni be crab ebeba because you ban them same warm. But other schools are more bad, you know, like the Rage and the top schools, you know, the Hajis, the New Mission and everything, you know. Or more yes, you know. And parents na or more be safe from a car no more normal than Cranide, I call various classrooms. But my wife and the support from the teachers, you know, we rather stand by the entrance into more bar near day, near into be share nam, you know what, Namid inclinable bomb bo, maybe shoe. You be snare toffee, we do whatever. So that means I'm being hands-on. Men can say I'm the boss, and I say my wife is the boss. Into across your leg near the office, and I teach for a day. Yeah. So me and my wife, we are part. We are being hands-on. Decided I say, oh, business now don't say BB. So what I say, very, very important. And once we started doing that, you know. Say, by the time you realize it was in the other schools, say, well, normal social say,
Copy.
So that's one thing about Ghana business. You know, because of people don't really spend time and bring more creativity and idea. By the time I realize and every time you have to be on your toes. Every time also bomb pie, whatever you can, whichever way. So they be more ideas because every idea be an epic about to know be alpha. And to one, we need to be very hands-on to say the cite example. We don't ship business now so way whichever way, let's say that you can. And also be to me abua. And also the meticulous America, you know. About
Bro, hey. And then they have more pen, more people.
On Fabra Dam, my Fabra Dam, Fabra Kimo, na TV, and I will be out the
meticulous.
And see, to say them here hands on it. Sometimes I am ship on my free hand on my call, you know. Because And I thought I'm talking about, I'm still talking about being hands-on. No? I thought that I'm a shape costume. Also, why wouldn't say a man say no manage Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Yes, and Tiana me shippy before. Yeah, and I thought that me as a boss, me me shibby, my dressing me home to see Mickey Mouse. Boss and like no many Jake say like because I'm on TV so and one of them hearing what TV so into my best school no more say will be addressing home to say costume Mickey Mouse no more who the omo.
Yeah.
Now one person will take a picture, but I close to no who about and now a jai, So that means I'm being hands-on, me and my wife and the staff. Okay. Now being meticulous. What I mean by being meticulous, like I say, what shape President Biase. Okay. Now you make sure so you keep it on. Now, my school, we make sure, and I say customers and I say service user because I'm a service provider. So basically, what I do is I provide service, okay, to my service user. Until Momo using my service, school provided service for them. And also running other business until almost they deal with customers, okay. But what I meant by being meticulous, like me school in Kolane Bar, okay, the way omuye need to mabano, you make it sure. Say omu pon na ye be foul moi the same cleanliness omu the best school no. We make sure so they leave the same as they came in. Patricia, what you say? Neatness no the bar, You make sure say when you're being picked up, you foul move from school, you school ni pon ahuni no chino ana mabuame like ahuni no ahuni is the same as the way they came in.
That means Momo want the extra clothes back.
The extra clothes back. Obo no moswa ebia the same, but we make sure the teachers will make sure say before they are being picked up, they make sure that they are clean and tidy. Until we have able to be, we have been meticulous, like we have been keeping this for a long time. Until parents are more formal men and sometimes some feel at the best school because some feel say but some free in the way we need the same way I say the same way I pick the same thing. So we have managed to keep that for a long time. So what you say? Almost trim, almost tacking in, or more almost socks I think teachers funny be a sima or more a dry can say be. So that means we are doing things to be accurate and we have been keeping it for a long time. And that is why I use the word being meticulous. So what you say? Into my Ghana, to send my brother penny air can be bisano. So what you say? Obon ma was shiny business as a restaurant. Unim medjane yepa. Unim enquine a yepa. So what you say? Or young quine my mount for driver from far and wide ebe the EBD for food and quine as a bibisa. A check customers eba. So the more the business a grow no, obos no idea. On the knee and come home, be both not for before no idea, no obey. Obo said na acquires a gradual no, Obo said time no, as time goes on, Obo said na the customer base in the area and so area. Because that means the person is not being enough meticulous in his or her business. Into the way I was say I'm for energy. The way I was shot a man for drive 2 hours, an hour, 30 minutes, you need to try and keep it. Try to be more meticulous. Keep it the same way as it is. Gradually, we say na a guano. Without by the time you realize it was a call from Cradden, all of a sudden you've lost all your customer base.
Wow.
So what you say? Yeah. So it is very, very important. Oba call restaurant be remono. Omo say rem. Oba say ebia na ebia. O no ma bebre. On to ensure that any the enche wo honum. Oba now ti honum so I said they are not serious one bit. Just on call you almost but brofo will never do that. Urema. The first focus now is the customer. But with the old table no hona. So that means they're not being meticulous, But to say Hanum no, I brought from a restaurant. Only rema. They say one one chain.
Yes.
But most of the Ghana restaurants are my witness, What's na honum? They say menu crave in your honum. Now it's on 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Ebia now so nim resa.
Yeah,
And
the
they say,
other
wow,
one,
sorry,
that's
echo
all.
or counter honum. And so they be about request for maybe drink be and sugar be and I say be a menu be. So what you say? And when you keep doing this now, it's likely so your business will not grow and will not be sustained. So what you say? And on that may patch say we have to be very meticulous. So or say a share honum no answer. Okay. So the sense of being diligent, sense me share media national American or say in Kualano or more post school or the way you're making sure say or see everything is intact, you know. So basically that sense of diligence, you know, has grown up to date. And say for the past 5 years, you know, the way the way chassis, you know, I am a man for me, we have been keeping that.
And I need to more.
And then nipa eba.
They say how many years in?
It's about 5 years now, and we have about 614 in Kuala.
Wow.
Yes.
I wish you for someone who.
Pacho me timi akoso anase bi obi pese obi se maybe. What kind of person you Pacho?
Obi wa question bi a o misa.
Pacho me one question.
Okay. Pacho me here.
My question, I'm a business owner myself, and my business is in the UK.
Oh, I know we are today also.
I own a home
In a
care
quarter of a mile
agency.
at the roundabout, continue
in
straight
UK.
onto Little
What you're
Heath
saying is
Road.
quite ideal, very beautiful. Honestly, 10 out of 10, I can give you. But the mechanic say yeah, we need to find a way our businesses will be working without us. Some of these businesses that you have to be meticulous, you have to put yourself in. When you're no more, the business is not functioning without you. The difference between maybe in Ghana is different. We need to change the way we do things, whereby we are now putting things in place, policies and procedures in place. Okay, values. Our staff knowing the values of the company. Okay, we need to put measures in place where people like my staff that work for me. I don't have to be there all the time. It's a tick box, which AI is now doing quite a lot for us, isn't it? We have our OneDrive that people can document and we can see it on the spot. There's so many things that we can put in place that we don't have to be there because we also have to look after ourselves. We have to go on annual leaves.
Yeah.
Okay. Also in Pacho,
Turn right to stay on Little Heath Road.
Yeah.
Oh, drive also a TikTok will be you.
Pacho say.
Oh, drive one a
Quarter of
TikTok
a mile at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Bedenwell Road.
I know. I had a saf nav on.
TikTok will tell obey you obe strike your kakra.
Okay, yeah, okay. I've stopped. The mechanism. This is just quickly. Not Neko. The mechanism say the business has to function without us. That is why African businesses we are failing because a KFC near the owners are not there anymore. It's still functioning. There's people that have opened bigger, massive care homes and other businesses and branches all over the place. They are still functioning. So we need to come to the core where we're putting policies in place and holding our staff accountable to what they need to do for the business. Okay, and then we need to. The mechanism say we need to. Who say you want Ghana? And you be a business for Ghana. And I say baby, I need to know. Say you did a near to mu say a near man. Remember example. Say me staff for Juma. Your geolocation. I mean, say what can you say we do? Juma na wonu ha. I mean, say we do ha. Meti me account baby awo. What do any pani fear? Or best scan you QR code. Me office o. And I'm fear na man code man. Me sure I mean say we do. When you late, I mean, say why you late. What you say? Say what document here? Me who say what document in life? Some of these apps in here are free. I mean, say me was school na say teacher na here juma. Teacher never throw me work care plan about akwala. Ne be akwala no allergies. E be akwala no say. Teacher no at the end of the day, teacher never throw bibi kakra for akwala no. Ho ti be permit we wi ase bia me ti make sure say about 12 o'clock na akwala no ne yefunu ye ne obo teacher man. The teacher natural. So what you say? I was say you did technology. Me who do I make it? You did
technology.
Eba ye juma no. And yes, I ye juma for no ye bread. What you say? What I say? We be wo all the time. Ye nipa. It is a car. It me say. It me break it down. Into ye ma. It's by time ye for policies and procedures. And shemu. Ni ye for ye money ye juma. I don't know. Me. I'm on the road. Say me staff and juma. Me nya ping wo me work phone so. When say staff no 15 minutes on do adwuma mu, I'll get a ping on my phone. My first
question can me baba na mama we so e bisa ba onyandru baby am pese me di no beba na okay.
Okay, the mama nja na mo continue next time. Thank you so much. That's all I'm saying say. Ye ma adwuma no enye adwuma maye. Maye hu ye hu bebre because ye ni wa na ye adwuma ni nyina egu. Ghana adwuma no ni wa pe na adwuma no so.
No say Ghana adwuma ni obi ana o wo sika o de be sa app we bia ran.
And I'm sitting nyina bebre na ye free. There me time see bebre na ye free.
Ye free.
Enye ni nyina na ye tuaka. And that's a lot of
apps maybe.
You have a lot of OneDrives that are free, that are time written. Two choose to see and independent moves here. Their OneDrive. There's documents. I will be share man for what to how be they are to work. What my nipan access to the OneDrive or log it on who say independent for you over the values of the company, the code of conduct of the company, what you say, contracts are in place. Only because you say semi yes say ya so say the papa. Akwala ne ho so adie enti me hwe nipa wo fie enti me staff ni kwa adwuma or training okay or any training ko ase to how to do care or training is hospitality, how to smile. What you say me call me a nurse because university or UK ha me call you me first placement almost tell me how to bounce and me say una man was hello
how to respect
how you need to first train your staff. Don't even hurry so be phone nipa na ba adwuma mu. Train them the equipment you've put in place to support them. Anyway, the gentleman was speaking very well. I'm trying to say is yeah, my Jumani near Jumama and you knew what a Jumani insane. What you say, no Jumani can move on without us being there all the time because we also break sometimes. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sis.
My apologies. Thank you.
No, that's okay. That's fine. We're all learning. So thank you for coming on board. They said they mean you buy any car, you know.
Yes, a question Ben now will be
okay, sorry. That will be a question. Sorry.
Question.
Yeah, now maybe a question say okay, say the bar local a business na bit say containers ni shop kitikiti aye fanya me gumono. Okay. Me say me koyi bi me Italy. But me say was say meeting ye bibi that bi amini na say mintimi entu aso nko enemu bi mu ametimi ayere. Atimi anya adwuma bi abetna no ambe ye ne kakrakra. Etimi ko Ghana e ko bie saa de no na me hyeda chini ya ehu price amafo de gi omu de. Ina me ba enu say we emu we say wo de gi income a wo da to so de bia 5 cedis na me media no me de bagi 2 cedis. Tawti asiye. Say ne ya betimi atwe customers no more e de aba media no mu ma na gina ni because beginning de enye fa so na me hwe. Me hwe say customers no be de e beba mu more. As na what anya customers no profit no be they say once the kwa na esan say customers no doors no your income no ebeko anymore etimi fa nipa e manage no na say omo fanje 2 cedis emu we 2 cedis anwa we 1 cedi no onu mbom ehun say any price na amafo dey abonti no enye the same thing into onu ye say price na we di edi gi won shop we no dey begi saa man nyina the say you know
question is saying
what you say? Eti edru baby no. Emma.
O question me say.
Eti me question is say. Me yes ana tie dia and I will stop business. Emma customers na yenya first no omu nyina ye den. Yi free. Me yes best stop business enti me yeda eko Ghana bio eko bi account. Say account na me ko bi ye no. Every month bi I was say me di e bi 3,000 edi betum. Na me fa compare say business na me ye no. Say 1 year menya ebia 100,000 10,000 ya
say who person obi say then now customers no free unchen anas
ni bisa say good advice say master business ya me di ma bia account na me di bibi tum every month me say me business bio yes
Pastor Fred what you say
say na okasa man chirante na all pen I say okay, would you want me to go through my stuff? Now we are taking questions and answer. What do you how do you want us to be?
Okay, go through your way.
What are your hosts and you'll be kind on final? Maybe in between, no maybe questions about answer. Say maybe na questions about and answer. Then I will say.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, with that said. Okay, so I've touched my touch on being hands on. The menu bar no or say or run a care home no. Your kind of tenacity. But in a way, I'm talking more about business in Ghana. Okay. And my mindset in the area different. I'm say as the kind of no UK and see omunim. So once a business a war I will UK the OBN what to do, what not to do.
Ghana there, this is some of the business.
And to show business, I say, we're back home, dear. Now you are not there. Like I said, you have to be there at all time. You have to be hands-on. You have to also be meticulous, especially businesses back home. So people will grow business now, also sustain it there. And it yeah. But I said, I mean, penny air cano. It me air possible. I believe everything is possible. So what I say. But I don't know how long that will take, especially their mindsets as a business owner. Their mindset is up completely different, you know. But I still believe that it is still possible. Okay, in the near future, and maybe normal between a year. But for now, no part yet. They said it would take time for us to get to that level. Now, all kind of. So the next thing I want to talk about, that we need to show compassion. Compassion, like passion for the business. Into why will your business owner?
I am to share.
That be passion, like passion. Yes. So.
When I'm so a question, why my name is that?
Presentation and visa questions.
Okay. So you need to develop a high passion for that business now, you know, because idea also owns a business and a year concept, okay, a year idea, a year now conceive everything. Say this is what I want to do, and she won't need tema and as one should need or pepper and as own person won't should need or dopa ebe remudia, and yeah, it's likely say results now open ebia unyanesa. Into you as a business owner, you as a business career, no, a vision. So what you say? Into you first, no, one also will develop that passion for the business. Okay, and your passion will serve as a transfer of enthusiasm. Also, when you to make business now, whether you have started or whether you are about to embark on that certain business, you know, I just want to advise business owners, you know, that we need to show more enthusiasm. For the product, it could be maybe you are selling a product, and I say maybe you are a service provider. Also, or could be a massive business now. You want to embark on, no? Okay. And also, the more fee. Say as a business owner, piano, you also have to adapt all the time. You need your positive thinking. All the time, you know, you try your very best to be more optimistic than being pessimistic. And to also more positive. But also saying.
Fourth one here, optimistic.
Being optimistic, being positive about the business, irrespective of whatever challenges. We all know, say business piano, it comes with its own challenges. We all know that. But in spite of every challenge, a bad business in the mono, you have to be more strong and be more optimistic. In my challenges in bua bem. Okay, a bua bem that means you are being pessimistic. Okay, so you need to keep fighting because every business piano challenges a day. Okay, so all kinds of problems about business in the mo. But like I said, you have to stay focused. And whilst challenges ebano, okay, you have to look good. Okay, you have to look for the good in every situation. The situation be okay, look into it as a good situation. And also lesson also share free mono. Okay? Then also why they was share free. So that next time, you know, when that challenge happens again, now you know how to what? You know how to mitigate, and I say you know how to de-escalate that challenge. And so we need to embrace challenges in businesses. And until that most of the top companies say, I know more baby, or more adibum from a suggestion box. Suggestion box, that means that you're looking for ideas of people. Or because they're not a big deal, but a big deal to them. Until you will be all in charge of all those suggestion boxes. Or more pick up customers, service providers, or more concerns. Adio fees and KBN Quebec Buano. So what you say? So they are rather helping your business to grow and also to be sustained. But just what you say. Into most of the shops, like the Tesco, Sainsbury's, most of the top supermarkets, they have a portion whereby I'm almost suggestion box. Into somebody will have time and they will go through all those concerns from the customers. So what you say? No, so they will propose what they think and also be abwa. So they have somebody also working on it. So that also add to the growth and also to the sustainability to the business. Okay. So you learn from every challenges, but you have to be optimistic and also you have to be very positive, irrespective of the ABC. To say there be a school, a club or my opera will be school. What you say? I still stay positive. Me money in boom abemu bebre. So what you say? I'll find a way acquire or fast a prior, so we make sure say you be found said the be your day in Sibiu. Patricia, what's it gonna say?
Matthias.
Yes. Okay. So normally, because I'm a social worker, I may add some of the things that CQC, which is a regulatory body, or check your hospitals. They have the power to shut down homes and everything. Patricia, are you okay?
Okay.
Okay. So basically, Anna may pick it up some of the few concepts from the CQC body. They regulate the NHS, the care homes, regulate all those. So they have power to shut them down. Okay. And normally when they come for inspection, they use a word called screw, like screwdriver. Okay. That is what they go by. And every time that they come for inspection, they are looking for screw. So basically, what it stands for screw is about save. Okay. Sorry. Hey, okay now.
Okay.
Okay, so basically the meaning of screw is save. The S standing for save.
Africa is not poor. We have been made to believe.
Boss lady mute you, mommy.
Okay, so the S stands for screw.
That's why I just say miss you now, baby.
Okay, okay. Because I'm okay. Okay, so the S stands for save. Okay, so I use all this to adapt with my business, which is also very good for your business. Okay, so the S will stand for save. The C stands for caring, how caring you are. The R stands for responsive. Is your business designed to serve its purpose? Patricia, what you say? Also, yes, cement business. Then you ask yourself, is my business, if responsive? What about also yes, cement business? You'll be in so yes, cement business. After you'll be a bar, then you are desperate or pay maybe 50 bags of cement. You don't have enough. Only 20 per. A brand back on the pay 50 the idea. Sky already BBI ready. That means that your business is not responsive enough. So that means that you are losing money. And the either send a package make a choice. Say either so per was some about 20 a day. A free honor now compare 30 will be one of so be cocran or where they were called every another shop altogether. So when you adopt this principle, it will add more value to your business to grow and also to sustain your business. Okay. Now the E stands for being effective. How effective are you to your customer base, to your service provider? How do you treat them? How do you support them? Or more concerns, how do you deal with their concerns? So what's your here? How are you able to resolve conflicts among your customers? So when you adapt all these principles, it will add more value to be able to grow your business and also to be able to sustain your business. Now the last one is the W, which is the well-led. How do you lead? Which is more centered around how strong is your management is. Your paying for your running business, a provided quality care and as a products are where they all torn. A quite bench no more fossil. But just what you see. A quite bench no money customers a casa. How is it well led? Or more queries be by a quite bench no more fossil a deal with. Has it been well led?
Customer service, Nana.
Which falls under customer service. Yes, you can put it that way. So when you are able to adapt this crew principle, now me very sure, say a bit quite be brave so that you will be able to keep your business grow and also to able to sustain your business. Okay?
Okay.
The next one I want to touch on is every service provider, and now say, I mean, if you have your customer base, you need to focus more on your customers. Focusing more on your customers. Like for instance, me running school, and my focus point will be more on my service users. Parents, and your mom will use my service, that is where my attention should be on them. Attention shouldn't be on staff. I'm not saying that I shouldn't keep staff under supervision. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that to be able to grow your business and to sustain it, your first point of focus should be on your service user, and that's your customers. I just say, so if you don't focus more on your service users or your customers, you will lose money. There's a lot that you will lose. So you should focus more on them. Okay, now the purpose of every business is not to make profits. The purpose of every sustainable business is not to make profit, but is to create and keep customers or service user. Because when you keep them, okay, they will keep coming back again and again. And finally, what that happens is that because they keep coming back again, they will also bring friends into that business. That's what I say.
Yes, say buy now good services no. Ono so kwa no akọ recommend ya ma obi.
That's correct.
That's
correct. So, like my school, I would say emphatically that most of the admissions I may, I don't go on TV. I'm not saying that all those platforms or the mediums are not good, but most of the admissions I mean, waste too much on TV or radio. Or sharing flyers, they're all good form of marketing. Most of them are based on a recommendation, positive recommendation. Because parents, omokasa. Likewise, your customers, oh Charlie, because shop one of the way their customer service was is beyond description. It was excellent. And now your customers or your service users will begin to recommend people for you. What I say. Okay? And when you go in for profit making, then you'll be disappointed. And that is why when you focus more on your service users and I say your customer, they will end up doing the job for you. Because on one on the board, the way I will treat you, the way I will casa, the way your customer service is on point, everything that you do for them, they will carry out all this and they will tell people about it. The same school, the doctors, the lawyers, the judges, the businessmen and women, me back school way. Also, I know casa.
Hi.
Also, me back this school come different, because owner of the school on any area, who drew school on my normal na bere, abefa me mana mame, which becomes a good recommendation. And to obe ban obe admission now obe so say oh nampa cho wana why me person me country and wana or introduce you ma obo so no abo obe no abo parent be dey and ba already it was school honum pacho so mate hona say obo say was say oh ebia parent when I recommend there and I me buy so many ide age. So that is why it is very imperative to focus more on your service users and also your customer. Because
more advert be
like I said, like I said, you will be able to save more money on the TV side, the radio, and other bits. So ultimately structure and also will save you more money on that side. May come from my perspective, a brave. Most of the referrals and also most of the admission is based on recommendation. And so we have to concentrate more and do the best we can. Now, ultimately, in years as well, you'll begin to see the ripple effect of that.
Okay.
Oh, I see me say ne car say me bahanoma say now no so recommend you be so what you say obo say kakra no mo twen ayiba pacho so what you say
yes pastor na say obi a oye me fa ni say provision shop
yes
any big business bia no ono so kwan be so na obefa so obe sustain ni business
obi o run
provision shop but obe wan say shop no kakra na gua na ade ni bi.
Okay, so like I said, it could depend on so many factors. Okay, it could depend on so many factors. It could depend on
big businesses, no need small ones, no so.
Okay, so one it could depend on so many reasons. Okay, maybe the person or the person might have a very good customer service attitude. Okay, but they said it could be based off economic factors. Okay, it could also based on maybe location wise, it's not very feasible. One mile running provision supposed to not to crew baby mo. So what you say? So basically, the visibility studies was not very good. And see, by the time we be drew all side, you might have a very good customer service attitude, but before so we be drew shop and we'll pass it about 4 or 5 shops. So sometimes, the people might feel lazy or your customers will feel lazy to pass all those shops and come to yours. So it could based on different reasons and different whatever it is.
Okay.
So what's your say? I don't know. My friends and my papa, mama, and they spoke about all this. Your location of a business is also very important. And your board, the person is doing the right thing, but the only challenge that the person having the location and don't want any problem.
Obi so ho no aye no odi.
And then they say on one asem. Say no one you so pay business bi aye.
Odi.
Yes. Kofo bebre omo nim business o. Omo obi ye no mo ye bi. Omo nim die bi afa business.
They said they may brother.
And one thing is I want to say Ghana ejuma ni ho. Ti obi te say ye ton
Oh. Maybe boss lady me.
So, it's a fast or bizarre question to obey to me.
Okay, me pacho me tie, me dance.
Okay, Mr. Fa, on mute you.
Pacho ye tie o, Mr. Ifa.
Yo,
big brother.
Yo, very good morning. Good morning. I'm say, maybe that or boy a lot. Nah, so when it comes to this one, me limited kakrais and say, baby, me free banner. A full mojuma. And a na say, business be a shall say free in Ketu na quiet Kasimu. Na me busa question say, Abia, independent baby or ocean. We need resource. I'll be to media back kuru kesimu. And I'll be to media back big place. Na baby a washano. Na green no per se. We be kakra e wo ho. Sa ade no so we no so attract customers. It's an area no environment ya nipa nche de ni o se de no all kano. Sa nipa no. We need capital. O person we be sa nipa no. Obey them. Na on continue and not answer. The first question, we manual no masaba.
Okay.
Another question.
Okay.
You are no, we are not in second question.
Okay, me that say big brother. And to such person now, you have all the ideas and all the ideology of how to grow your business, And to one also pray, Patrick, say what you say. And they say loan can grow, say Daniel, because you are very serious in the business and you want to see your business grow. You want to see your business being sustained. And to one also to me a year more than now pray about a nimu. So the you can also have your customer base. So what you say? You can meet the need.
Only capital or the baby nimu so there then.
That's what I'm saying. And it's a loan kakrana, you will try to cushion your business. This is about business that we are talking about. So what's that say? And that is why we have business loan and everything. And told him, so one, you are doing everything a businessman or woman is doing. But one, you're not seeing no growth. Two, you can't sustain your business as time goes on. Because when it continues like that, now you will struggle to be able to pay for your rent. You will be struggling to pay your overheads and everything. And in the end, your business will probably be on fold, or you probably will go into bankruptcy. And I didn't know, but now I didn't know. Also, on more than a small loan be. Now, you push yourself into a certain a year. At least you can start building up your customer base. Because it could be say, oh yeah, they also but maybe they be our cheap. So what's I say? And then if you your business owner and I say the career of the business also it's national way or shape on because one shot at the long run on the business will not grow, and now your profit and everything will be a waste because I beg I can't even fear for your rent because your customer base so you need to also push yourself. So one of the things I make catch it, some of my friends who run a small business, location here very quiet. I am me push you more kakra. So I don't find friends. They should speak to friends. Only amount one kasane bia, meeting manya bia, a home more visible at least, and also be global business. I just what you say.
I'm saying,
Now the big person can be source this one.
Maybe me follow up.
Maybe he says right now.
The question no busa the me make so and say on say and I know at the no make location ho asem there and say na obeye bia bia ebi akotumi le say who confirm wrong location ya emwa amanfo ehunu ba bia wo na wono ne question na sa akoye capital ni location nyina no
capital ni location
capital ne to be honest with you on say baby a wo bia no so wo business idea se ne tie bia nipa wo nti e wo se otena se na uhunu ade a bia wo laki wo ho wo behia se nipa na wo ho wo no so kura na anyhow ni nipa 3000 na eko bia no wo mu yusu bibi nti adekodie na wo mu yusu no obetimi identify na wa start say wo be supply ama wo mu na o capital ne de me de asem bi ye example Ghana ni bi a woni ne kasa obi aka capital no enye sika nko a na ye capital ebi wo ho a ye kan sa nipa no wo asase eda ne kurum ho obetimi atwa ho fa baabi aton de adane sika na wo de astarte aye na wo peso ye no enti sa so a sani akanadi Japan ye no wo ton PK has chocolate hwan e wo traffic mu no amanfo ekokuru kese mu kokoye e de build capital e mo be ye sikafo minim boy bi a me pacho me fa enye example mamo host no onya abotre na menje ni nyina amanfo suanya so boy bi oba Accra oba ye no oda madamfo bi e baba shop anim say Ghana ni din age hopa ye friend St Philip Enterprise oba ye no oda madamfo bi baba shop anim na oye ya na onya bibi kakra bi na okofa ahwibalo na odi force egum na odi call runs wonim say boy no etimi abe transform through sa ahwibalo na odi force gum no call runs no ama say why be one of the best dealer was supply entale or China kofa entade ba ema enipa eba betu your friend is St Philip Enterprise your body din wo radio station say waka clubs akese na Kwame despite clubs no oka ho asema American enche bia wo ba Accra no enche bia omoro 15 years no da obi baba shop wo ye madam for anim and she say o yesikani wa transform wo ni dwetire bia wo ohun se ne ade no ba ya de si etim se I say bibia no mihia dwetire but I was making effort to be
I was starting from somewhere
I was starting bibi So because they say no,
Emma,
we get
mommy, oh, Emma, no. Most starting from
but we are not with the be back home. Why?
Mr. Alfred Asama okay. Or say obetimi akwa gye bosia ene ade ade. Bosia no utimi kwaje a kakra bi utimi start bibi. By yen ye kase mini dwetire na akwa te say ye pese ye tena se no obi na di dwetire braye. So nti wo nimde nko ade a e wo se kwan bia so no wo pursue agenda. Na wo agenda ni pursue no e kwan a wo befa so a wo di bewura mu no. Eye wo na wo se wo wura mu. Ebi na mde Canada Japan e de na wo muti ne di Canada Japan a obi anti e kwan ofa so wo di wura abrabom. Yes, chocolate has hwan e wo kwa ho no. Eno an wo di build capital. Me sa ka papa bi susu asem munim ni din pa wo yesikani kese ona sa edan na wo beko it ye kan say airport area ho na edan akese na sisi ho ne dia a ye friend signature no o se no wo se wura bi mu a ho ye kwaye no ono kra no kurom no o ma kurom da nanso one day eya woni ne namfofo every week bia no omu ko didi pa na omu sika omu benya na omu agigi na omu di ama baako eti na omu ye 7 the last one no wono ne duru ne so omu di ma no na pe ene wo se meminko okromu da ene wo furu car ene nkran na obeduru ye no se sika na ye di share ne nsam no wo de ko start so wo de tonton ade tonton ni mu a na Nyankopon bo anu na okohia nipa binum ene wo mu kire ne kwan a wo so fa so eni sese ni sika wanya wo wiasem enti da no metie ni interview no wo ka asem bi ma me hoho so me wo bonkrofo ni din wo se me nuanom sika na amode ma me no eni ni agapade bebrebe ya me dia ye wo wiasem wono na je last o me de ma no besi no obi abem
no me say for second question here dey o mute you ho I'm saying Alfred be kwa Ubi sa ne question.
I'm say Mr. Alfred boy a lot of things. He say yeah, a person she business I say enemy. For me no hwe Ghana yeah said there yeah nhihye na business ye na kotobetom. Most no 80% kotobetom. Na Mr. Alfred so boy sa area no. No say boy more idea say you bet me create a lot. So say Bible mo kura ni Yankopon Yesu Kristo fa pa no mienu apata miensa apata num e shira so ma na beye eniema bibiri possible sa. Na me question na me busa ne say
second question.
Say me question na me busa say I say nyo obia na betimi I establish a business. So on sa new bia na bitimaye anye nipa bia na all that idea no said the minua eba kasa ye no say Ghana yinim sa de ne ye baako na pese oboa me okwan wo su say ye maame no o mo sha ase me ni free na maame ton asichiri dokono na me ton bi e do me bi na waton we en na ye maame no mo de hwe school sa inti se me busa question se ye koye maame ye faye maame mo se de wa na omo wo market omo ton niema na eno so be boaya na e be boaye e wo ye niema ye me se de o kan de iya drawing pa se etimi ba ne nche na oye board kese pa na ye tena o na ye tie no so onsa inti no eno be boaye pa na we no so
now oye videos
we dey me bra Alfred de we me bra on the oni
me posti
me baby dodo inti no o dweno ho se ye ma me no mo te makola otonton ne man keten ebi de sisi adan ebi de ahwe mo mako school ama bi ma nya baby papa gina bi ma be ye lawyers doctors nem ne yi sa area no eno so o mo bi obetimi de aboa ye sa akwa no so me dase
Alfred.
Okay, but that's it. Me papa can use Abel and Siniria and very short, so we'll take the baton. Yes. In relation to me senior brother, the question here, like you're talking about growth, how to be able to grow your business and also to sustain. Now, first of all, I will talk about the energy that you use into that business or you channel into that business. Okay. If you use the right energy, the propensity of the business.
Pastor Kakra.
Okay. The tendency to say business grow are very high because your energy towards that business is different. And that is why your chance and I didn't mention about having passion.
Yeah.
So no. Okay. I realized that years back I did work for Richard Branson. I'm pretty sure so you know him. The owner of Virgin Airline. Or share business Virgin Energy. So I was one of the sales manager. But normally when we go on field now, I don't know who say, wow, some is to persuade you bisa. You understand? So you go on the field, and you have to go. Sometimes we go to all those big supermarkets. So what's all those standards see honum. So what's here? Or pitch, they call something pitch. I don't know who they persuade you to able to sign to that product. So what's here? And that is how I go to develop about the concept of case. No, we it's a case and no say they call something sex. And to be a sex to say you no. But it's also in business. Okay? So you learn all this case. The case simply means when you are giving your speech, your pitch now, you have to keep it short and simple. That is what it means. And see, because one, you are persuading a customer to buy your product. And most of the customer base, they are very busy people. Obo no or shopping, obo no any time. And then you have to preaching long sermon piano. So what you say? And to one also minimize your pitch, your personal cano, what bonnet toffa, they said you treat casano, what summarize. And then they call something summary, until you have to summarize everything. No bonnet toffa their money back because only time. Amount for more school or picky or more to quiet. It's a nipa be brave. So what you say? So you need to keep it short and simple. That is what it means, case. And now the sex means that you have to smile, you have to be excited about the particular product nowadays or the man or no. Okay, so you smile, excited, and also your eye contact. So when you have all these things in place now to be successful in business, it's not going to be a very big deal. Because more and I say that thing is basically igniting the business to grow and also to be sustained. Board my shop no muna and him to say I say you're baptizing with lemon juice. This has only what problem. Oh yes. I didn't know what to know. Obekase ono na all your favor. Ubusana sama na wa mauchi.
Ubusana zampa no we muna. No kre. Me wonu say me show me.
Test
now also a question. Because Pastor, I ready for me.
Let me can be answer me say if the location no cancel capital. Let me can be account say. Yeah, sometimes we hope so yeah people wait try and now who needs to come poor. Me say me start say Ghana na me the big account. Me start way stretch card space to space. Let me need capital. The baby I me one no baby no any krum. And so could believe say no credit. I don't know that be I say so who ye business who did no credit. At the bawa brabo mu I boa my business and call. Now at the same time know how to talk to customer. But me say my pako no be a shop no credit at the ba no mama scratch card and 1 week bia na me de kwama no. Could believe say boa ma minya capital e ma me come na 30 cedis. Sika 10 me and some dey so could believe say the end of the year no na me kuta 30 million. Hey, what you say? Stretch my na kasa dan na me ya hombra no say obi ba na me ni bia obetwen so sister we ya na price na omo dey outside me fan just how me te so e bia 1 cedi na menya na me ntem ma menya custom na emfa won na me we kurase and so amount for motor ma dey no na huge into business strategy who need good mind and answer who knew obi a wonim kasa enkoye business obi wo ho bisa na asem ebia o to da ade o mpacho we yese ebia nipa na ante ne ye o be say ade me kan wante. Oh, it's not unye obi a we good business. Into uye obi a we business mandate that who are hombrase, who know how to talk to customers. Nipa ne ka sempo ne bunfu a, who bunfu, ubeyi na no kama. Enti ano so boa, nti me say me business mandate, me bie ne wa, business bie ne wa whatever, mean to me because me wa ideas man go school nya school ngwana wo ko obenye man go school and reach so I know how to do business bia angle bia won betumi aye nti me so kaka me de ka ho no
wow
that's
Pastor Fred yetio
Okay, and see me enche bia me wie na me papa so na ono so questions are you betting me taking na me papa so aye me papa na ye ejuma na ono so be anytime bia the patch up that's it. And to say the American, you have to be very you need to have a unique passion for the business because like I said, you are the carrier of the business. But just what you say. Also when it's your home. I remember 10 years ago, now me go shopping with Wood Green. Okay. Now also Wood Green shopping center honoma now even no so show normal within a honoma. You know, a lady now all try and say so more pictures, so much picture like family portrait and that kind of thing, you know. I wasn't ready at that time for that because you know I call honum. But the way the passion towards the way, you know, then the charming skills. I spoke about sex, right? You know, there's you smile, you were excited, eye contact.
The eye contact.
You know, and a kiss, you know, which is the keep it short and simple, no. You know, the way and the pitch, you know, the way you know, Owie kese owie ye no no den sa family tuna because margin na aye na sika me de ko ya de hu hia me na kese na sisa no
ready
and I'm saying hey about we party when nyam eka kitty become sign form no yes ka de e ma me be ko date me so ade no kura na me hia at that particular time obi am na abra me ko Ghana obi am na me talk like me nyabra me ko Ghana me to 1 or 2 shopping no afi me di normally call here adia ehun hia me at that particular time. You know why? Because she managed to persuade me ekake twebi
ekake
I'm na yini card machine man we yini card machine aka ekake twebi ka me chia you know. So what's your say? It's very important. And me person me rush it quickly. The next one I want to talk about is
with the spiritual attack.
Well, all the oneness and I just you are again. Well, man, and everybody to the one I confused.
Yeah.
Why you focus
on steady on them. You know, and until now, we share no more baby kotono me hunu. We no say no man no no me hunu. Yes.
Outside gentility, home crack.
Okay. So as we're going on, the next one I want to touch about is listening. Businessmen and women, they should learn how to listen more. Okay, to customers, to whatever, you know, to your service users. Obi o you should adibia o tobiano. You have to give them a listening ears. And you say, I am the boss, meaning BB, I mean, I'm a bit in my business, nobody can tell me what to do. When you carry on with this attitude now, trust me, it's likely say you will not see much growth in your business. And even to sustain it will be a problem in the foreseeable future. But just what I say. Like for instance, school, will be more time. Parents also make a complaint. You're more canon say and throw no more child say no crow and no crow. I give them a listening ears. You're more tonight office me tea. Sometime ago, a parent baby did matem.
Oh,
we did matem on them. My wife will be did the attempt. So I didn't tell my and my share staff. You know, my share because there is a big CCTV in my office, so I know I picture all the course should be and I know in my office. All the rooms in is being captured. Everything goes on I know. Or I didn't know. Matina my teacher ni a Betty. Neba teacher my teacher I did Caesars I had a Betty I used to and I'm saying I don't think say be sabiti me as you hey my parenty but still I'm also to meet me about a man because any concerns.
Hey
Me nyabo chire me ne me wife with the dear term also be yini ba na free hono me yanka hwe ne pa na cho. And
Ana mu yi ama for matisa ana.
Enye sana ye. Amasa.
Ye
Into your panacho, senko bianco because how dare you? Me a boss, you me sika, so how dare you to make a casache me anyesa.
Miss Alfred, what me that's a pass, say also Osha office a cry, you team be do at him because me at him the dear my dear good we are some of a doing among. And there is no
business, then the when you them did yours, but easy.
It is only about send your walk and all. Be a wabbing how would do a temper. And so quite your pay will be good, Juma.
Oh,
what do you have to us opening, Miss Alfred?
Me sorry, me brother, me see in Kibia missing now.
Aye.
Yes. And see, Odidi attempt ye be also be in a banny a panacho. No. Ye panacho na. Yes, I'm in the office now. My wife order drinking man cold, cook our chili. And unable Tony Yem, no, can do piano. Sane bano on one or if you in your school. Sane bano or shene dem and question baby no on one for 6 years no unity.
Hi, Miss me yakla me yes I do we maka hada me papa boy bo me. Me go first is dem dey yi me ti ho ha. Se no so ya lecture say you.
But because I would try a young man or no. I think my man and you pam no then about and a janko to dre any frail bia so be a paya cho na yo ye no one yini say or no one banana or yes I don't know.
Yes sir. One cook na wie no he.
Until after all that no eja we a businessman. Until also ye the woman ye the HM so what chance or your customer. And that's why your service user or usual service. Until we na boy no many boy in Asia grow office. And I'm a busa call and say until we need a person or I want to be a barber. Now you know we laughed it off. I just watch us here. We have to be to your making be and was here we shouldn't ignore them. Now that they as I'm about to finish, we need to become more competitive. One of the things that business be bring intimate sometimes we feel so reluctant. You feel semi business in the obwa because if you don't compete and as if you don't have that mindset, say, you know what, in the foreseeable future, somebody will compete with me, our business, Ibegu. And to me, as whatever knowledge now me work with business and the experience, still I know what time, it may drive to other schools, other top schools, may pretend they say they may compare admission. Now may share the course.
That be cancer same way. Or say also you curious.
If you say well from one doors now could be a woman about to start include crown so I drive, go to top schools around. Now me share. Diemeye almost be a demeye omunye and I said your more yamismenye. Then it's my gardening in a
now they are called dear home.
They are called comedy. So what I say? Bobo ma ofili too big. Ofili say what you say what arrive on here any a as time goes on, no. Ubedru baby that bones about so wow, coming who ya and so I catch it. They say me
unim say saloon for no so bi wo ho a wakose okoyoti na fe na telephone so. O telephone so chatting. Sa for no so dia na be catch am.
Oh, and they say force and a
podcast. No saloon for I know ya adwuma bi e wo Ghana bia sa na o life tie.
Nesi so hwan yo. Wo be ko na telephone.
Yes, I know my life.
Premature, my question, I'm say, sorry, move on to me. The question, I'm say, Minia, and one miss our question, I say, as I say, ye, she quiet breakfast, will be DB Bashasi, will be guru, sir, a Jumano, a big jina, now, said the American say, made a baby me from a background in a farm. What has now that area and environment in area no yemfunuma ebia na obi wa idea say opese obi shop e wo ho na me busa question say ye ma me no mo sha ase a na aburu na no moton sa aburu na ebi ngbe ka ho Either so and Conan Ejinafa, Bruna, Fenqua, season qua. Na end the season ba na Bruna ba, na oton no tifi. And one or one or the actually school or the Amaya baby agina. Nana Mibusa, Mr. Alfred say. Doesn't mean say business be a necessary it grew na. And I say, and grew na et sa. And then a yebeya. Ebema saa nipa no so wo hunu say nya ni kwan say wotena fa ko say or continue grow the business no me de me ma message to do kona na wato a wo de ahwe saa oh nti no me be se me hu why me da na say
Okay. My brother paying the question. I stand to be corrected, but I think every business is designed to grow. Okay. Whichever way, whether long term or short term, every business. Okay. One of the module of business is to, so if it's not growing, doesn't mean that you're not doing well. Okay. Maybe there are one or two things that maybe it's not in place. They said, yeah, you cited an example, say, a full farm ejuma now a year. Maybe farm ejuma now. Why can you also, like I said, find a competitive apart from a Bruno? Is it another a product and as a commodity and also a hot caker? Maybe you can also add it to that. And I say you just want to be confined with just a Bruno or toner. But maybe there are other one or two commodities and also it's also selling very fast. Have you also thought about that? So it will not be just a Bruno.
Mr. Fauti.
Yes. So basically, so when you begin to adopt all these principles, now you realize that it's not just a Bruno because I don't think a Bruno will be the only commodity. You're just waiting for a specific season. So what you say? Me very sure said before season now will train now or train say bebano. Me very sure said there could be another certain commodity. And so waiting when you add the action. So not just waiting for a specific season, maybe a Bruno season. So you need to okay, me too.
Unse area on say season no and there is no any thing obeya ati say what Belgium say what a farm adwuma. Say we farm adwuma 6 months it go off. You have to stay home and make sure say usika na wabo anu nyina no ubedi. Into area.
Obetimi asan adwen ahwesa within that
na pacho another village to honom. I mean we're very specific, maybe a village honom and I say bibi sa anameboa. But have you tried to see?
Unse obi wo hokora na make us obi wo hokora na on free kese onni ahode ode beba kurom to kurom. So unse ye mu bebere wona from me freaking dampo from Kintampo techima kura onni mo ho onko hoda. So on say we ni mo baby area no crowd na ehwa na watena. So on say intino say business minded no in onti ubu no say obi wa no aye ni kiosk to ebi no te ano. Obi wa no abon nkukobu sorry to say nkukobu kakra bi no te ano. En sa na ema no na oboye no ye nyina so ye beko na ye koy advice o mo say o mbitima na mo. Intino say sa ni pasa no. Say ye kwa asembe na ye nka nkyere o mo say ebia maame untimi ntena afa akosa. Say uko wenim so on sa inti bebre nim bia bebre wa me nuanu bebre wa mo villager they even techima kra they don't know that they want to do business sometimes we also bra miska na emfanye business me dwene sa say me diska no kwa obehye no sense we need business idea bia
Mr. Alfred mame mo akakra wo question on say yawo adie bi wo ho a eye very very important e wo wiase ma e wo si nipa hye ne so na me no mani eda ho no me hu sa adie bi edi enipa hwambo especially yen Africa for no eno ene emfifi mu na no na meka ho asem enipa bia wo ho a yen kase bia wonam na wubusebusa questions ya na no kire se ope ho asem wo ho a opese odi ye wa asasi mu asasi so a e wo se da bia no wubusebusa na wo ye research wo fefe niam research no nyese bia ayesa abefo de nko a on say any local community no omu wo seasons omu di dua omu ade ensuo to a omu dua ade ensuo nto esoso a omu dua ade for instance me wo me nua ba ko bi wo ho wa betena buruchire happen anye ya ama no no akotena Ghana ade a wo ye odua bayire keke bayire na odua no wo awia bono a amanfo entimi nya nsuo no wa target ya hunu time bi wo ha odua awia buru a etimi ba enti that time no no wa ye de odua awia buru odua awia buru na to be honest with you sika wo hwie wo awia buru nim no chese nwanwa enu da nchen so a ne bayire na odua no onua bayire ne time no a amanfo nsuo to gidigidi no November mu na odua ne bayire January na ensuo ebeto ama amanfo anya ensuo no ono no na ne bayire no afifi
wa penny strategy a wode ye ne de
eye mfifi mu no ofifi ya ohunu saa de no enti no tambia ne bayire dikai eba ansa na bayire start abu wo Ghana enti eba ya no aso no de abakuru no aba beton na ade ono wo ye na kasiem enye nketuo mu asem na meka enti no we nyina no information no one nam no kwagigeye na information we no abrewa bi a wanko school na kire no enye se bi a obi na kire no abrewa bi a wanko school da na kire no because me busa ne kwan of aso a wonya asa animde no na wo kire me maame kora oye saade no ema no a wode aboni brasisi wonya sika enya ne ho se tam enti matter of say nipa wo ho a udidi nkomo na asetena mu no tambia wodi hye otiri mu se ayese wo beye innovation ewo wasetena mu oho enti se na Mr. Alfred no oka asem bi o se wo so osori a otimi kuko schools na obusebusa ade a ye other people so ne ya ono onye bi ena no madisua mu no me ka the same thing esoso wa ha me so madwuma me sorry me soma ye ko amanfo adwuma mu ne ye busebusa information na ye pe product a ye de beba amanfo ani beje ho ohun sani ade ne de enti life no e wo se odi hye otim se de bia wo da sori a wo be ye innovation e wo wabrabom enti busebusa didi nkomo na ji information na tenase na wo susu eye bibi foforo bi se wa anya bibi foforo bi a sani amanfo aya film retenten na wo mu resource ne ba akono the same thing also repeats the same thing now also results be you omu de just say we be different enye de edifra into a matter of say we be wano na watie afutu obi ntu aso
Mr. Alfred over wrap it up na
Okay, me time, yeah. I'm gonna run through now. If you are not before say you are be questions now, but yeah. So the me me I get to it. Yes.
How many minutes to go?
What you say?
How many minutes?
I'll probably do about less than 10 minutes. I'll be out.
Okay.
Yes. And I did mention about competitive. Okay. Until if you want to sustain your business and as I say, will grow your business. Pacho only be a creative one for yourself. Esa, if you do baby over pen. Okay. So you must create because I know will be your advantage in your business. Be or creative competitive be a mindset everyone in mind him no it becomes his or her advantage in his business. So if you don't have one, I don't sit down and be a village champion. Okay? One share will be two. You know, me school, even though my school is in a first class residential area, I'm 2 minutes away from Ridge, which is also a top school. Way ahead of compared to my school because connected to Nabrofon, you know, and even up to now they still have their standard. Already in Rage. They still have that reputation is still there. So you can imagine that my surroundings. And if I don't create a certain peculiar Pearls Valley is not too far from me. It's another 10 minutes. Ridge is about 5 minutes from my end. New Mission is just another one of the top schools. It's just there. And at that Jomo Honum no. Nam krana minim say a school no krana. Me dem almost a nice building. Me dem say just ka be fee. You Justin Kodia and a NPP General Secretary in school.
Hey.
No see school no. A month we jai me school ko. A month we free me school. A month we free Rage. A month we a free New Mission. And yasem ketwa. Because wakofa will be from UK also one a brony or one massive way. You see, be a brony. And at the way I was here, see school no. The edifice, there's a normal wo school na nyasem ketwa. Na man for the tree obia when you buy no withdraw. When you buy no withdraw. So what you say?
Where the big challenge pa.
Yes. So if you don't have a competitive mind in whatever business now, BBC bit me at all. So what you say? But like I said, me the normal baby I've managed to institute so many things. So what you say? Until moi, face said no, I still want to hear no. They stayed. And the face come here, me normal basa maybe the impact will be very, very high. So what you say? But so that became some of my advantage. And I'm calling and so they realize say yes, school a fair, whatever. But some of the academic excellence in the so So what you say? And obia one weakness, obia one strength in every organization. But so what you say?
Yes.
Okay, and you need to into businessmen and women only a competitor, create one for yourself. That will become your advantage to excel and to also to and enhance your business to grow. And also you have to be the best. Okay, you need to be constant in motion. You need to work hard. You need to work hard to say, "My wife, yes, sorry, like I said, yeah, ban temsi will be biara. Yeah, ban temsi will be biara. Or see a prakakra before say, or more so more you money in ebeba." And we also have to be fast about certain things. Because markets now you are operating, you are not the only one you are operating in that market. And so you need to learn hard, you need to work, you need to be fast, you need to be very meticulous, okay? And you also need to be learning more. Learn more, whichever way the chance. You know, when I'm in the UK, sometimes I spend time go to other schools. I learn from them. How are the curriculum? How are how they do their exchange program? Countries you know the gateway to be able to have an exchange program. So you need to learn more. Because while learning more, now the few bits that have to go, we also always think ahead. Always think ahead. And international, this is what is happening. Every time you want to get a chance, go on Google, go on YouTube. Every venue you can explore. So you always have to think ahead. Because when our name business don't stop being inquisitive. Okay? Busa for no here. You say busa to say everything. Why? I say why?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Everything because they want to know the reason why. Okay, so we need to think ahead, and also one of the things which is very key, important thing, business. No person business grow to a certain level for a long time, and also to sustain that. We need to learn how to hire the right people. If you don't hire the right people, they can also meet me do business not to form basa. They said they may car some time ago. Me know this class, you say me school not say no. You could pick it. Obi gonna recommend my also you're very good. Say. I feel the credit also your money be a mano. And your shirt, me per shirt to me to shirt and to be a mano or so per car for movement near your organizing your time mano. I feel with DC kabubra. Car so is a tomano so was our tom diakano. It's only Maria Pow. Why ye Juma Ghana Education Service like I say named it. And so now bravo and your papa, the attitude in your papa. And that is the main reason why my wife and we sat down and we have to sacrifice for her to go home. And like I've always said, I've never regretted. Okay, so we need to also, especially we hire the right people during the interview stage, also making sure that the person has the right energy. So what you say? I mean, we need to learn about all these things. Okay, so hire the right people, and also you need to invest in yourself. Like I said, we need to read more about the business. Explore more. That also will enhance your business to grow. And also getting yourself organized. We have some businessmen and women not organized at all. Okay, and being organized is very important. Before some before some and I say my wife do office now you can't plan what the next day what is going to happen. So what you say? You draw officer, this is what is going to happen. A, B, C, everything has already been planned. You say after you drew no in the morning, no after maybe planning a day. No. So you need to play your day every time. Every good business man be a plan your day ahead. Okay? Now there's a few things. Patch me
question, Anna.
Okay. Give me less than 5 minutes. Okay. Like I'm saying with Grandma already. You need to be creative and strategic. Okay. And you need to create certain things. But
Mr. Alfred, we have feedback. Sometimes on business, physical features also come home, and also bomber business. Saying, I was saying, you know, we business, baby, it's more loose. Honestly, honest with you.
What then was saying?
Was saying, yeah, man, Canada. Serious physical features. So I know to be honest with you.
Pacho, or senior system, Pacho, wait a minute, I explain it, Kakra. Or
maybe so question. One so be an Asian pro or try to be another. Oh, who be that? Send the scene. Nobody will buy it.
Okay, but the point is, so maybe so question. I mean, who? I mean, I know say a very, very, very important question, but maybe so question.
They're very important. And to
maybe so question. If you're running a restaurant, would you really employ or be an same apro in a restaurant business?
It's for under the same way. Anytime I just say physical features are very important.
Yeah, and that is what that is fine. And that's what I say. Employing
when it comes because also play big role.
Okay, me that's me brother. But
also
Brown say question Mr. Alfred Busa. A straight question say. So who restaurant employ be an NCA.
Anytime I say on work on what kind of P, but physical features no one consider no one come cry.
Make say hiring.
Okay,
because hiring the right people. Maybe you're not listening. Hiring the right people comes under the okay. Anytime you say, oh, run a restaurant now. If you want to hire somebody to work in your restaurant. Not during the interview, then the back on the scene pro.
No.
Which falls under? Okay, which falls under hiring the right people?
Wrap it up.
Just what I say. So it falls under hiring the right people. Okay, and also be creative and strategic. Also very important. Okay. A quick one. Me call Ghana. Aye patasio hono no. Mechanic no. Or yejuma or the suit and a yejuma. And a brand na wa creative. How many mechanics are obemusi omashi suit? Ubia eshani overall anameboa. But ono what creative be for himself. What creating a certain notch for himself and a brand be. Into a bonnet suit by a way. Na kese the way I see the customers no ye why na be ko kasa e wo honom no. Into me penasem. Into me nya problem with me car he's the first person because I just love him. Because even here quite in Europe crowd, how many mechanics you see them in suit? No, you hardly see them. Into ono what nasi no say Charlie, mitimi ye we ya, ebeboa me yede, ebeboa me business. I'm pass wa eboa no. Into uko jina be na kase na via we so wa share your whole problem. Because it's basically enhancing his business, it's growing his business. So what I say because of your no oil. Then the last thing I want to talk about is being consistent. Okay, we have to be consistent. They said some of the things I'm in school, up to date. I missed all year. Being Jai say parents will drop their case out. I'm mobile call my classroom. Never. Up to now, it's still because I have been consistent. But just what you say, it hasn't changed. Omukanti hasn't changed. My wife, ne brother ni medjane ye pa. Ono na oye mampon hema chef. Okay? Enti inkwala no eno kra alone kra na add another to the business. Inkulate me dino mu suso mo pe more. Omo kofi no mo ka. Nti obo on ko timi in a best room on because of say what is a menu excellent. Na one on no ye duane mai. Enti e toda na me brother no me yere ne brother no omunya ntokwa na ne brother I say no the bodwe egu yes me nyam aduane mamo. Na eja me na kasa na eja ya sere that say because and also my own say no so it's adding a big value to the school. So what you say? And me pacho, we need to keep that consistency. Obon ma be a restaurant and quiet there was here people drive from whatever. After but as time goes on, you begin to lose. You'll be losing your customer base. No what you say. Until we need to keep on. That sort of fan base. You do your very best to keep that consistency, and doing so, it will help you to grow your business and also to sustain your business. Now, make sure be bearer for your time, your energy, your listening. And I'm very sure some papa penny for baby also almost so. So that's it. Thank you so much. I'm Nana Ayi Ohima for giving me the chance. That's it.
So who quite no.
Yeah, me quite ready, but me was here, mate here. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Say pa Miss Englishman. So what be a school in a broth?
Tap in my
Is it a broth for the dorsey? I see you.
Line up pause you. Now question Anna.
Oh, one casa by the Bohonuma and I disagree.
A free fa. Anna why kwaku.
Yeah.
Say and they be how I be sustaining your business. And walk for home.
Amiana.
Yeah.
There be by free for kwaku.
Yeah, because you're all kind of catch my attention, but the number say, baby, you're starting farming kind of catching me out.
Farming, no.
Yeah.
Farming, what be a question? And I know,
okay, but we have for farming the country and business and casa in general. Anytime
okay, quick one. The last one now will be chim pass me kapa. I'll with me business, and I'm very sure CBR a bit my boy will be me very sorry. The reason why I'm is that frustrating because of that. Demi me say may be different, okay? But you also have to try your very possible best to involve family and friends in your business. Very, very important. Okay, so don't engage more families and friends into your business because more wahala shashia in out, especially families. And see, one of the things I also thought that it will probably help, but maybe it's helped me a lot. So let's try as much as possible to avoid more family and friends into our business. But that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good ideas. Some of them no adwene. Obi wo me kuru so ye cars or ton car command in ne chiri bo ton car no ogisika de yakese no a
okay, kwaku na asese.
It's a good idea, that's it.
Oh, sister Cassan, or the Biamicase. It depended, say, if we are somewhere anything, maybe a woman. Any mentality won't go for money, the kind of people I employ some no man. Once your man here. Now we say, a normal, so be a business will be able to go by force. I want to disagree. I disagree, and he said the reason why I because I disagree, he said. Kuma so do on land, not the court first of all, Europe baby, I know land and Nkwana are presented to bank. Say land and Nkwana Ponia, machines on better business man say. I did episode and say, in Kuma season, I did we anyway. Yeah. Africa so our land, Mr. Denkrana, yet this kind of man can because almost the wood is bit here. Based on say, yes, a bank, no, or my own young pasu. But also when you can quite away in and I will give you a best access to Waboka.
If you get how many are the best sustaining a womoka?
Yeah, the reason I make it, yes. Sir, okay, we are in between the only thing I also saw a wiki.
We are the wiki.
Yeah, very wiki. And yeah, but there will be the wiki.
In what sense?
Never leave. The thing say, never leave anything in the way we say, oh, wait, yeah, and every my main man warning, no, and then it's a one I taking up. One I taking up, and go I did one man so. My main China, Edia, man warning now, no, taking up not image cry. Because that's where it starts. Because you hear one out of the 10, will you connect next one will apply the next way I will no master till didn't bow. Because we and one carry the way and say, hey, you perceive it again. Umpese besi BM, almost when you be real because if I first one actually, the best started say, or the
Oh yeah,
to apply the next yes. So be a wicked person. The boss is you on my I find it difficult to deal with them because only a straight up. Yeah, for say call. And I think it will be and I think it will be away. So we are now for no catch us why I say now part on what you do. That's all about now to one now we forward and issue. Into all of the social says I didn't want to take it.
But kwaku meba
discipline na kwaku no si wickedness.
Kwaku on say obi be kira ade na wo ka say o disagree a e wo say wo kira ade kudie nti a wo disagree na ye hwe say bi a ene efa but wo disagreement a wo be kan ayisisi ya
No. Disagreement na me kind. We make kind of based on say it depends on the who be business. Person say obi be business like a farming in Ghana. I don't know. And I'll ask a question to the man ko because farming in Ghana, person say there's how many Ghanaians no work. Maybe a bear 10 acres of land. Money or power here better the bush to say bia my dog grow him so money bush na memfa e bia e fine say potatoes bush and I say I sweet potato you
Why already so that big amount of farming now? It was so
what I say I just for coffee abuke ba ni na no e ho no ya aban ni but on say e ya abuke no aban no or give food security no na me say there is a differences. It's ma argue for that side.
And what opinion?
Me it's ma argue because o kata nse Ghana ni a odo focus here pa ba so mu a mega so bo a so mu say dey nti ma nti sa so nti na be ka say so ye wicked to business no we ka say me argue for South Africa ye so mu so one of pe wa de ni ade wo be to tractor wo be so ba build ade na bi be so be bo a and ma argue for Ghana be so bo nti what the make na say nti ma argue for that side.
That be
it depends baby o
dia yenko ya nim wa ya de yenko ya
and the man give no yeah you see but them say on a neutral land the baby o dey na say take it be serious and to apana man German enko and yes how we be ni kra na o de ne ba na dey say we be ni ba o take it serious be so for try na be your main street but so we be ni sa o na ba me man so na ko ko ma nya ne yen what the mecho na ti bi ni bitma ye duma ye obetina ya mwa ye no
for no kasa ka na obi anya bi nkan no
okay
based on the plan of the fashion in the deal what you say but you make us so many things like Abuja is different Ghana is different that is and then be different there
okay get that se pa kwaku Afrifa
at Africa at Africa
one year free for Africa
edi ni enti na me hwe di mi si na we ya edi
that's what you free for
at Africa wa pe enti no ni adagreja
ye me de mani agi pa so obi ehun ni na ne sigusoro ma ya de me da masipa mama obia ni mu ayefe me da se kakra mesomo wa meka aka sa business asema mo kan ho no say small entrepreneurs no yana locations no very important e bo mo mutimi den business me cause pa wana me chono say company we actually there's no problem but so we ni say nipa wo ya like business nya kese bia na say wo good location and so wetin ma wonya bi pa film wana me chono na obi se kan so wo moto car ma ni nua ma chese wo de koye den ton di o ko so ton di ko na nyame ase on dan nyame ase ye to bi ma ye nua sa ma ni ko otwika no konyim oba ma ye ton kan de oba ma no wo enti no ye ka se ye kan de be chi medam ase ma wi why mo baba
asebo
why ade
Mr. Coffee Mr. Coffee line na pause ya cho
e bia o kasa wo so
bia wonya ko
lovely on mute who mame Pacho wo bi kan fa topic no ho
the bio business the minimum too much
I wanna message na me no be ba ha no wo okay mami si una me for bi why okay thank you Miss Efa, okay. My main family Miss
Me wa
Efa.
o de family na me nka de me wo kana me
Hey, boss lady, Cardi,
Boss lady, no.
Boss lady, Cardi.
Good afternoon. Good
I think a lady
afternoon.
about.
Yeah.
Aha. Boss lady, can we be another lady about? Now the line up or see me name
Okay.
Coffee.
Oh. It's about business na ye can obi e tna na adwen and ye very good. What I say ye nyina ye sua be free ye ho ni ye ho. But one thing na me expect for be can omo jaye no. Say companies ni the omo di can be don go. What I say omo di kan hu omo kwan ye wi. Nkete na omo ba na ye ade e wo say ye focus so na ye timi advice omo how. E wo say location omo kan ho hia adwuma no so akoye no ho hia baby a obeye no no any adwuma ne poten any baby a wo na very very important because ya fa say wo pese wo ye business o capital sha me kai say me bra ba ko be ka say o say omo wo I think say when chi say he omo bodo na there is a lot of business ebi obi be tell say yes ye ni safe and safe so what you say wo say mutimi go straight hello.
Hello. Jina
okay. Motimenka.
Ayete wonka kasa.
Okay. Inti me de ne say won say obi o we krase. Odo edo ne season by season. Okay. Say ebia winter ko ana summer ko a. Won ebia abrowa. Eye shops no mu bie but there is more opportunities wo ho a nipa ne betimi aye beboa no. What I say enye adone pe. Edono time twam a obetimi de no awura bibi foforo ma obeye kopem say another season be ba mana kodo enye se wa beti na fie nu ni Dubai na waton no na wa bedi ni nyina na wasan atwen another 6 months bilo eno enye life esa wugina faako unko wanim da wo e wa abrabom this is the case say abrowa de ono ne ho agogo no ontimi nya hwe ba youth na ewo mu na omo ba na ho de wo ho so far as I want do one was say advice on chum say no I don't time kwa fa hu ji atoside eni man ketinketi a wo hwe kura na se no mu hia e beboa mu edu adon time kura na ugusu do obetimi asan ye business obetimi akofo ndade se kan sa niema na efom dwuma de need it no obetimi afa na wo di free om na wo ju sika e di sika bebre at the same time obesan ado adon time twem so a obetimi akọ ekura na se ebia omo peyi ebia omo bibi wo ho a omo be lake nti wuye nipa obedu wani beto fom na wo se den omo lake wo ha ekura wi ase ebi ni ha na wo de hu agim na wo so aye ne kakran youth na eba no ana wo so momo ni bre enye se adwuma no sha ase na wanya no from no wo sha ase ye den nti wo so mo wani ekom ma wani kom na wo ndwen mfaso na eba na mo mudwen adwuma ne mpumtuo dia at the end of the day no be gain wo kra na ase be so wa mfasa anto adwen mu na wo dwen mfaso na wo dwen se wo be ko efom 6 months biom na wasan kwa abrabo no wo be bebo akokra e wo sa setina na emu a enko oni so this is a name bi a wo say ye kam mu hu say no we crash you have opportunity I also betimi abe ye obi enye obi o krom pe no we crash you can also do it ni nyina na say because crash for no mu hia bibia omo ba city no mo better so why don't you bring the thing from city into a crash na won je say scam instead of so omo be san foka akọ city ho no mo nti sa population ji omo de na fa kan ho de ho nti kakra no we be ko wanim ideas we nyina wo ho no I think say we say yema omuhu enye say obi a wo sika twitwidi nko na timi ye business ye yie no eye wo so
boss lady ideas we na wo dey ma no 100% correct nanso so no yan nuanum no de capital obi aya mehia capital
no capital na eye mindset capital nya sika o eye mindset Your mindset, look at a good mindset. As since you catch you dear the mouth, obi bet me amount, even $100 million for business. But our mindset near corrupt as you cannot. Ye bema only 2 years, who nya one city one same. But obi bet me the only 100 Ghana cities. The mindset near good. I bet you say money panel good 2 years. Obe bro, even 1 billion, ebe shoko, and now 2 billion, ebe do same. So a mindset, no capital, a mindset, and your cash, no, a brain, a kita on a capital. And to your mom, says a capital, no, and buy cash, a buy brain. Oh, be bound, now catch us, oh, your capital, the year, Juma, where any penny brain, a kita on way, no one in casa communicating. Who are doing Danny Penny Trimuno. Experience be no war. Ne knowledge or business mun eti sen. Ne sacrifice or your money man eti sen uwe nipa no what says in a year. And sana udi usikana ma se nipa kono. Oh sorry sa wabe just say business bi na wata musikana. No. She brain ne kita nipa no. Watch nipa no from afar. When the steps all take it. And sana wa ya de wa kacha ne se bejisika. She Ghana won sika wo Ghana to the extent say oh, you don't want to say, but young Ghana for no. Like, oh, I didn't kitani, very bad.
Yeah, one pet.
I can bet you say, me walk, me call Ghana, namete in Sawom the Blue, but me, you know, no minimum cry. But me cut now, no Nigeria need be better now. Not a straw no more, or you see a throw her sense, a man thrown to your new site, guy way or chop blocks, only block factory. Or machine here the chat block inside and manpower no. Na or sorry no pa no we jare or only capital some machine manpower na enu penny kita no. Or sorry no pa no we jare no wa che ne shirt. No na side to side. Obi say obi chat block. No wa teso ama. Say obi yi coins kitu bi a 1 cedi bi no be na sa agrot no we yi free so. Obi person wo be twa. No we dino no we chama. Could you believe say within a year that guy nikita workers over 50? But when be a company, so say a come mindset a brain and the sacrifice you will make and about the cash I would be jumano. No. And yet and to your mind say just our location the brain no tenacity view margin for deep. And sana we business mo enye location enye way no adwene ye adwuma wood ma adwene ye adwuma wo cycle adwene nti hu de ekọ wo rotate adwene nti baby awo no you know what to do, you know how to start. But adwene ye adwuma you pick a wrong location why brain and working well obetimi akọ new site afọ sakra na ye twitwa land no obetimi atena ho you can make it big time with only small money. Or me say madam could be me ne kasa about cement business or any capital ne say me sika o ye 10 bucks pe or shall say side to side or kwa oh mo pe me de bebremu na afa abobo ya na o de akọ na waje ani abobo ya sika no oji anfa so no was no sand ya to 2 bucks na was sand ya come obi at the end of the day site no wata asase e be a shop a turn the material building materials be any wa o call oni bi or sorry no pan so I want na shop won mo or cost side to side or so here be go the bebro or kohwehwe customers so what you say bet Ghana ni be relax or shop won mo no pamon once na twen obi so obi beto it doesn't do that business in yes
and you're relaxing kwa obekọ no mattress da kire ho no
yes wakoda obi a wakọ adwuma na wade adwuma no so na ohwe nkro no imagine yes sorry I yes
box lady nyame nshiraw sorry boss lady sorry sasem we na me pese me bra panyini
yeah boy you say no oko theory me pese me back
what say asema box lady kano sorry asema box lady kano boss lady kano
enti afa na ye practicals and ye
perfect what the hell oba bi kita mobile phone na iPhone na obi say oto phone na command girl or her 2,500 euros only baby da
Oh, that Nadam for
So on say it is say nipa we wo the phone no command ne mindset ne yese ne mindset ne yese wo ka se wo mi adwuma be ka se wo pay more money ne mindset na nye papa nti everything bia ye bia ya dwen na ye sa
enano mi ntwamano mi se fa mi ntwamano enano me kan wa ha se obi beba se ope bosia e de akwa akoye adwuma bosia ope no enipa no ne fun ekuta no ye kosu 200 million ba wo a wo be pe bosia no wo ho
ope 1000 Ghana. Imagine
that wo be pe 1000 Ghana wo a wo be pe
1000 Ghana so phone ekita over 200 million also 1000 Ghana.
Ena wo a wo be pe bosia no wo ho no kra na e bi a wo ye sikani wo fun ekuta ne ye 20 million ono no kuta 200 million wo ba be pe bosia wo ho 1000 Ghana e de akwa ye adwuma eti no say nipa we no wo ba pa wo hwe no a na wa ma ne kwa ne bed wo fa osika ma no because sika ne kita no e nyansa
no yesterday say Mr. Alfred anya osaba so bi no obeboa ye isan say your mindset na
quick one. Let me correct me, my box lady. I think that probably I was more into the theory side, but semi mommy yeah. Also, I think I didn't mention it. I mean, loads of times, you know. They said they're not me, my man, air cannon. So you don't sit there like you said. Me papa can be to me the mattress crack for that. You know, but if you so me say my wife, we are the first person to get to the school. So I was using that. So basically, it's not just about the theory side. You know, we get to the school early. Yeah, my mom for education, mom for ma. So basically, it's not just. I was talking about it's more of the practical side, and I'm a boy. So yes.
Very good mindset or the baby.
Yeah.
It's all kind of 100%. By sugar coating more now.
Okay, all right, okay. I just wanted to know if I was more of the theory side. Maybe I didn't excite more practical. Yeah.
What's a wood and wood in a broth? What you say?
Okay,
you're breaking it down. What I would you kind you're breaking it down into pieces. Now, Obia, not drinking code deep no when you're easy. What I say? Until the whole kind of 100%. By your more way, you're polishing on uncle for any easy. I don't know what you are saying. Oh, you never the whole kind of no.
Who's the first enemy busa, Mr. Alfred say. Mr. Alfred say, yeah, my man more far away or moton near marketing. Say the minion by
no, Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee.
But Mamma say, Anna, Minyai. Minyai.
Kasa. Okay, Kasa. Now, we are not Mr. Coffee, you are no ha. Obit my boy, yes, and say the minion back a yadrin na say me here more money, me here good location, me here good environment, me here advert. And sana me business na de akonenimu so yes but what dweno no nkyere wo say baby a wo hye bia no wonya me betimi afa baby a wo hye bia no asesa no e de aboa isan se so hwe bible mu kura na iso azit ka kire ne ba iso se nhyere ni nyina asa na se obbo modene kentene wo ho a be kunua na afiri so na nti iso ni hwe but okotena asase ye den so eye adwuma ne mindset ne kire say obitima ye bibi ama I multiply am pass so e multiply so say nti ye ma me no ma o masisi adan okumase bebre bi a that the bi ne mba ya adwena ye ma me no mo masisi adan kese bebre market ladies o motontonton ne market nkete o masisi adan so say nti kwan be so no mo fa so mo ye no what is nti hon na me pese small business na ye ba shase no kwan be so and the perfect in here pa when I build the business in the obia with theory obit me I can loans or GNM but yeah shas yes dear na papa Kofi sa your papa Kofi bit my boy nyambishra no that's it.
Okay me chobia what platform you do Yeah, I think when you there, say our environment, our womb now. Oh yeah, maybe we want there, but who there your opportunity no ya no yet. Yebosha ebia yenu anoma wofi serum ana wofi Nigeria na de woba wo sha se kolba ototombo da mo odin mboda mo toto na abohwe na bottle pintwa
okay,
yeah boso unda what mboda mo echi bohwe na wa sha se oruko nejuma no murugbe no or diversify
Now,
in about 5-10 years time
to alomi no wa ubo so oye dealer kese.
Yeah. Now I think that at times it will be a war now. I'm there, South Africa for free. Maybe a shoemaker, me and Pabwa Wakwaho. Me Wagana, Imam, I hate them in your crime. In jail. But maybe na a chimushe Ghana. More than no, the Maji and Che, Nami and Day and Nami to Adea and Chobe. Now, simply because my dream on way to them in the bond most times me increase you count. Bonda yen yanama wofi, Kumasi wofi, Serum wofi, Fancy wa bankrai. But then I want about Benis, can I yank Rafunayati, Crownanga say in you? Damn not it. Most times or yeah, mindset change. In it, I'm menu obi dinkomo now offer habaniye. Now, and we were talking about the same thing. Maybe 6 months. What do and I why a nefu why harvest? I feel you may be any ho. Now more haban wa Ghana. Moko am catch and crash from there. Ahamu so pesia a you may be any ha. Inti mumami organize NGOs. One be train mumosa war ye ebia alata seminar beekeeping na aze was the here the bancha na yedo medre bane de yentum yenye azwa meche echiri mite muko echiri na NGO bi kra ama ho akọ training for the main na memory suggest na mo nwina ewo nyimi what wa akọ ho training dada but to put into action only war problem. Inti mekacha there. Okay, if that should be the case, what about livestock keeping? Mekacha okay, ma say interested motor aponchi ana okoso that is going epia motor medamamu na ma chechem mosa mo be okoso de daben obe ni no obo na not until there is a shift in the mindset. We can talk from now till tomorrow morning. Nothing is going to change. As I mentioned. Now, equal rural areas now. Ebia na yenebrika ebro no hasem. Now, wa waya smart in ebro badama watoto odigu ho. Wa hatem no odigu ho. Ebro no ye na ho aton. Injem. Ebi onuma banchi wada gari wa store time do na wa ye no ye na ho aton. But nipa hin obotu anya dam sika. Muko Ghana na mo Ghana last year December Adam Samba South Africa. Because na ingobui mututo ngo disi honum mangasa me farm also ni yebi. But Adam hu nyi de say oye damejuma nenkotin na beyeza, then you need a huge capital because it's going to lock your money. It ebia ato ebia awangasa wo ni imide ngo itosi homo in about 4 or 5 months but you have that capacity. There botumato ngo ebia 500 of them Warfren Kufuor gallons. Botumato ebia be 500 na jesi ho na twoma sika boabe man sana to. And at times it can go as high as to 100% profit. But then any sikana then I told this yo. It's a dicey situation. And today most of the American, there is no one size fit all solution. You always have to tailor it to suit your environment and your condition. Most of ideas I am or harmon, they are general and generic. Into one kasa eboshe.
Now they are here.
Inyo. Into say ebroa ebro ni ba boto de esie no ko atwe ana say ebro kwa na aton ebenyi sika ebi a awbodo ebodo ebro ni kese aton za mobi ana so de ebeto efi ho izakokre kese makoton ana boto chemicals ekuafu no hia wo ho ebi a there is a better way nyamani zo ye pi na say nipa onye na adwende obesesa na adwena hwenyi we ka obeye adwuma azo beche Pacho okoye.
Orokodo.
Mama can okoye. Okay. Enti mama makanye there. At times environment no so ka ho. Baby awo wo ebia edwuma bi wo ho ani ntumi nya no wo ho. Apart from Mubosua shoemaker, I progressed to a barber. I feel Kosia most society. No, you must have embassy a full oti. Nina Musia was South Africa. Obi or Ghana or commented, a catch and a Brahmin so tea to Sakrampo, no fucker, you do my crowd, catch on in you. Simply because they are way, yes. In you, Joe, it involves a lot of a the I feel me computer shop, me a computer repairs. Me now most women on any na me me boy juma no ma hwehwem crofo a wonyi me mete ho ejuma ne ba amenyi customer be kasa momu wechi ejuma mi bonana me jama nti onya time bia na ode ihu ade ne ye. There are certain things mama do who kesekor was South Africa that time na 8 na ba pa na minya Ghana for be was a onyim fundaka ye. Actually so no onyim fundaka ye dam nkrafona what your fish no nye dam cigarette fundaka na aden. Yeah, me boy factory ni bi wo ha me nya nkrafo bi Ghana for was onyim ye ba mo boy factory. Now another thing that you have to take into consideration say boy juma, what are the regulations of that area pertaining to a certain kind of business. Now, Ghana, ye fundaka we are this kwan ubi biwa na ba ye aha mo onte dam manye research bia muko bu factory muko je shop aye fundaka na ani eze ko go expecting them crop baba boto mejafo sana ha onye dam e order ye fundaka na ezuma undertaker na undertaker onu na obi wu abeko onu na ho wakoto menwa do ba mo hodo mejafo na me wo salons be ye esia no mu 4 day ma to mi pompes kan dishe no mu akwa sika no ma. And the main reason was that manye proper market research. Yeah. Inti nyamani the OYP, inti each individual. Ogui. But out of that, me how the funeral industry works. In a starting business, I'm here exporting of funeral requisite. Medical, mostly East Africa. Mami in the moko internet no mark of funeral homes na wo Kenya na Tanzania na then me say oh South Africa motu ma supply but only on the funeral aspect. In the also me share me hear them business now or record was somewhere along the line I lost interest and I stopped.
Okay.
In the as if you are my bobo ejuma no bogu, but through that ne benya nyansa na de bo ejuma foforo. Yeah, as entrepreneurs, and we must always be on the lookout for opportunities in the midst of chaos and in the midst of problems, and that is where sometimes bottom enya dibia epede to ana dibia epede me but obi bi opede obisa ana
obi o question Kwame o question na wo bibi be kan fa ho na daddy bi ya wrap it up amaye na yakon
ebusuafo nyame
question.
o question mi se fa
Yeah, ebusa ya papa.
okay
nya bo
but call everybody
okay Kwame Kasamame
ya meka nyina ne se nyame nim no kware ne yesua ade obi bia de obeka bia no ama obi ebebo obi adesua na yesua nti bia se wo location emwa me che se obi nsu e wo so nya location obi ni sika so obi nsu a che na adwenti platform ye platform bia me ma to ni din se billionaires platform awa ha ubes ye na dat mama inkrofo be fa platform so aye yi pa onye ska wo se mu kai queen me kwasemo mama me kwasemo me kan yeah, I'm kind of
the na yenko.
I'm Kenyan and say, me started business me no Ghana. Your cassava strategies are you sustain your business. Na ne di kan na me ton gas LPG. Na strategy I started say you na me ton akofo ya. Na nipa bebre su ton bi wo ho na ebu no 14.5. Na won mo ton na ya na 35 na efiso. Nipa ni beto gas na ko say there was a nche. Now, say na bet me sustain me company nti me share that small bi mo bi ska koto bi brem. Na me hon say nipa ko ton ade no. Ono nso oni nkrofo aka bom nti instead of bebu ama nipa no 14.4 ono so bu no 14 no ono so fa 14.5 no. Nti obi we nipa oti adwuma na che say wa sha ase say oye jame amabu adwuma no. E na me hie kakra nka de me di sustain adwuma na ebu ane say me sisan sa adwen na woni tun say wo say obi abeto gas a o ma no 14.5. It is obi person to gas wo kofo dia say me wo gas wo nko ba bia because oba me ho a obenya 14.5 na edi kan no ebua me ma me geni nipa bebre wo krom ho also mo gas ho dia no gas ne dia eche na fensu ba se ne anu kai no dressing amama nipa na dressing nice de bia wo say wo dressing overall no dressing fine no share gloves na wo serve nipa afensu me san ye bibi say sansa djuma na yakasi kakra nti obi abebeton ade wo ho bia na ye wonsuo kakra wo ho na ebubu ama na wo num na ebonyum ne chese nti ama obi bi opa bibia to bia no o se ma me ko more gas na me ko tombo wo ho afese e to so mienu ansa na obe kan so be business bi no e wo se make sure say mindset ye number 1 me start say me krania ma fi UK unsalted shoes ediba na masha asese me ye no me krania ma koye buy sika koso kama customers ya busu nyama koso last one me cry no omo ship winter boots container me inside the brem Ghana so slow na jai to Ghana any snow Ghana nti ema ejima ne ye basa de me kan nyina ne se ejima bia obi bia no hu se ye advantage and disadvantage bibia betumi asi the moment what dream say you want to sustain your business nti de betu bia don't lose hope me mo abemubu koso anaye na wo ya ebekoye ye to so me nsa aye de me ye wa America me start me chance here with half-acre farm. Now me start na me ko for me hunya moto me se me ko tomatoes ko nyama kakra Ghana for peno na me start say me ye. Ti afensu me ma danko ba ko na ye. Na me sha say me hu se nyama na o mbeto ya o bre nti ade a strategies wo se me nya trucker. Me di nyama da ko store na ko manko for mo hia. Na afensu mo label ho me di bo be bia me du bia na ho se ko store ho a o hu se we kwa me di nyama oton. Nti beto nyama na me label bo ho nti ukoto ade bi nya udi me obem say this is organic food that was say me to na madam for amene ne adwuma no e sha ase na no koto Benz na me da bi e was say me nto be metal truck
on the profits na koto ya na
onu ane sika
adwuma se koto Benz
yeah business we kakra ba ne sem no nya kakra koto Benz na me so me dia me di koto truck aha ye nto ka e free nti me go free onu so free ni dia to bi aguso tia de dia e na me ne kasa no more customers was stores I didn't yan ready crampo. No master started sending ska. Brem na be my secretary no the tour. And I have a list of stores as I say, my request in your man or here eba I will start serving from number 1 would get banner request pe na mama the secretary to what book what was say you are number 1 until starting harvest now this store is going to receive first until the person you know eh will no quality obedi it will sustain your business no quality faithfulness until the mini be we nyina say edima bia wo ye bia no ne di kai so nya mindset say bibia betumi asi let us me also di nkwa mo bi obeba wo nche bia ene say bi bia harvest a am frewa want to remember because the step by step into me yes me ma ene ma substance nipa bebre a na obi a pet bibi atwa o se ma me nkoto kwa me di or because ni dey na organic until label your business is also part of nyama wo ye be so ma substance we djuma na achi odima wa sha se kakra no bet me kese pa na me sha ona djuma kwa we.
Thank you so much. Ekoso ye be pon no aba mu yi. Ekoso o idea bi a ye betimi dia sustain business ana o mute ho pacho o mute ho mame Ekoso okay o mute ho mame me pacho ana woni so Daddy B wrap it up my na yampon.
Yo, any senior enuanum adi ka keka no.
Mr. Alfred packet to man me papa penya wrap up. Na me we dey free mean jiska free. So you billionaire and then each what I would recommend Mrs. No na me looking at, okay? Now obi pese obi school. Don't open just normal school you be no, okay? Go into more of school that can handle special needs in Kuala. They say no name biggest problem. It's the former school, okay? Because it's also sometimes also we Africans, Oba has any syndrome, Down syndrome, and I say autism. I say that engine this but they say they've come to terms say hey no correct. So what you say? And this California be man AP school. Okay. So most of the school, they don't have time for special needs. They don't have the requisite knowledge and all that. To say the Chrome had me only be no. So what's I say? Obi to me by my school. The reason why I'm saying is because me papa baby, The reason why I'm saying is the scaffold 4 or 5 on my by my school. Almost say media. Ebi on my bano. Obi here just one classroom. Abra ebi. Also obi chia bibia. So that means say me will scan me expand here. And once I see just my preserve just one classroom for the banner. Or say and found honey boy mebono, he is willing to pay. Wow. Money is not a problem. And you see be once or twice, about 4 or 5. What's yes here? Intimation me who I can't yet. You see be mean to me and I cannot, it's not just I can foster towards that. But at the moment I don't have. And that is why I'm proposing. I'm proposing, say, in case if Obisu was school business, that kind of line, and they will look into that because, to be honest, they are willing to pay any money. So what you say, they are willing to pay anything. In Jomoba, now I say they feel very disappointed. They feel very disappointed. And now Abama Jimmy said, why not just also look into that sort of area because and they also will need help. Tina me say, okay, let me say this on your platform in case if Obisu can take it on board and also benefit from it.
Thank you. Hey, Mr. Fasio, one last question. Bisana Daddy B answer my na wara.
Mr. Famani Musa na.
Yo.
Mr. Fabi say yes.
The question is Musa ne de me nkan bi into me question ko na me busa de mfacha me. Say join venture was some kind of saying. Say sister host Nisika Misumu Misika that the bill Nisika Mr. Alfred Nisika na yakabo mu na ye pese ye bibi e de my home near Dache.
Then joint
Me busa
business.
say, joint business. And me China for no, that's omoye the best for me. The Chinese for minimum baby omoye sa man. Idea or how ne wo na so how be any ho a sen ayebe no we ye ne sa so a insustanso be very good why are there with the creeper insustanso be na wa chiri say that bia no ebeba me that's it say Mr. Fredo say that you obi a bit me na gana
Daddy be answer no.
Where the asema Mr. Fabu.
Onu ne ye bi. Me na me hu say Ghana for yes ade ni bi de.
Ghana for nye because of yen problem kakra ye won say. Ade ba akuba ye nyansua wo wiasim Ghana for na ne say. Tambia no ye pese amanfo hunu say asa ye ne dikai. Enti no nipa mienu ya ade de omusika ya ade a send tie bia na edurum na bia ya ne ba ko opinion ebeba a super but otherwise no be oposu no me ye example akire mu sa national cathedral ya nka wo mu si wo Ghana yi asofofo na kura na no mu di animu no no mu kontokwa because of just obi opinion because we feel say o superiority enti no de ono obeka no e wo se eye fa na we susu hu ne ho se no de wo so wo ka no me so me wo nipa che enti no me susu me de ne ye fa na eti wo mu de atinye sa na be resign no mu kontokwa enu kra si obi asi ka che ni botom no just opinion hunti no mu kontokwa sa suba we enti na Ghana fo ntimi enya joint business no because joint business no tambia no eni pasa mo ahye ne nso amonama obi a wona kwan a obetimi afa so de aboa ama monante na akoyie na emom no aya amonama se ne etie bia na ya ne ba akubisu wo mu a na dwene a aya wotade ba no se wotaa di akire pa timi boa mo na emom no eboa mo no ntire se obi susu adwene ba ye consider emfa nya adwuma dia so ye nti saa ne ma wo yase nti se ne etie bia no wo benya crash muntimi nya dai enya adwuma emani enti mesefa wasem na obusa edi enti a eye good joint business ye good na enso so no e wo se partner na woni no e kwa ye joint business no wo hwe woti mo ho ase se mu betimi anante ana se muntimi nante dia men konko ha wo ho because by almost ebeduru mmiri bi no superiority ye dey ebebem even asem wo ya yesua wa high school no wotimu se obi aba teacher na obetichi ye no wa ma good lecture but all of a sudden we be say obi be shed daddy asem bi abeginam no wa be tintriti wom and no or best person was say and some papa na nipa no edi kan ye ni nyina so ho that suba ni nyina no say wo kohia nipa otisa wontimi nya joint business e ma enye yi
say wo na right no na left na
what fa ha no ya to ho se ne etie no wo hihia na wa wi ato agu ohu etino bisefa I think say yes be a joint business in you na yen Africa for no especially Ghana for
yeah dem ko black mentality the does
will be a feel say of your boss enti boss sem no enti mi ma yen ema
yes so
sanity
that be oh say when you trusted person won't say desperate you born the father no when you be that damn fool and so we joint business won desperate you no kwa na ye adwuma ye and you no kwa so mo joint omo te omo ho ase omo ye ekoso what I say so ye Ghana for ni binom ye ntisa onim se ade no a won wo rem ananso won wo ye no enye impo be shada be for so say be sikọ rem na wo sika ye de enhye wo no no enya na faso oh enye bad nti so wo ye dent wo ni ye nua Ghana nipa wanya obi a oye no kwafo na wo be gi na edi wo kwa wo be boka esa
eba Mr. Fred mpacho wunye busy na nka wo be kan bibia fa ho amaya. Yes,
Okay, media, to be honest, we are not here to discourage and I said to say people be a bemo. But me dear, me be done. Me will about 20 million years crying you sad in it.
No.
And that's
Okay, answer.
That's all.
Bra friend the first do mo ye book loan flow. Yeah, answer.
I don't see our question Anna.
The all can yes I net here because the Ebeka Korean tokwa one pen tokwa bia
Sir.
Adwa one question.
Yes sir.
Hey, Adwa.
Mami kakra me de ka ho ne se. Nipa mienu kan bom so mo ye ade a ade ha adwen kese sikani bre. Sikani bre nti won se sebi Ghana se nyonto mienu to nyom ewie na baako na da ne de abo abem. Baako pese scan be ko ne botom. Se na yeja Alfred kan ye no. Nipa mienu a woni onua kra ye ade kra nya.
Kra onye bi da.
No.
Me sama nkra mambe ye biu adenti
me chama no sister mpacho me chama no on sa broche obi wo ho oni pipa oni 9 bi won enti obi ama no mpaboa obi a wa ma na yi so mfanye adwa sister sika na beto nipa na account no onyi ma nipa no aye ai eni kokko on fe nipa na ni sika ama no wa ye adwuma no enti ye nuanom Ghana fo ne bi mu ye so wicked omo me hu se ne me fa ma omo
enti ya ye disisi he
enti we won ne kwa ye adwuma mfa so be na obenya ifreso enti wo ye wa de anu se wa ye wa de bi na bra Fred ke o se owu 100 years mpo ma ye bra kwa mi di continue me ana
Debbie Adwa. Adwa Fosia.
Kwami di na kasa bitwa na no nto continue.
Kwami ewie.
Nti da me kan nyina ne se enukwasem se nipa mienu ade ye ne san se adwen ne nye baako nti. Esan se adwen ne nye baako ne nti na baako so esan se ebia o.
Oh, okay. Martin.
Yes.
Hey, ayasemo. Test. Yeah, advert kakra na yenko.
Ebusiafo. Ye cheche mu nyina. Ye sustain ye business. Ye the business your friend Shogun na your base we Italy. Ye business and so. Ye good. Now so sika betumi we won fa sika bia meto ase o register. Free. Me say me can we afem sik bebre sika obi be ka chozo ye investment ye say sika we better patch fa wonko baby mo hu bi eno business a u benye sika free me ye online we Shogun ya register ye base Italy we European country baby obetumi abedwene business u person tu bi ton wan patch for perfumes a ton yenye perfume kwa so na ton nyoma ye di sie fie ye di ye clean wo sink esi a ye wo product a wo de begum na ye de akọ wo pese wo tu bia bibia wo hie every Shogun for na consultant and patcho contact me a ye be chire omu ye wo fa sika bia meto ase ansa waton we ye good business a woni obi ani ensensem bia wo yem be kwakọ hyehye wo bebia wo register ye fa sika bia anto so and as we register na wa to nyoma na wo company no nyoma over 141 plus 5,000 any your product ye di fie this year fie so we register no ato bag sample bag na 125 and no asan tua bibia biom nyoma wo company no ye no beton bibia ye mfa sika mountain so nka je wo se san ye den betua sika foforo untua sika bia biom na wo ye wadwuma na ye san so ye wo TikTok shop so wo sister Queen ya asantoa or bags nyoma bia opese wo to bia opese wo tu bia ye be ma obi ato opese wo pe bi nyoma ba ko bi akwacha adofo mpacho nyoma ne bo wo fom ye quality affordable nti wo hia bibia na wo hia cheche ma mpacho fa me no ma na contact me a me ma obi baby bi o we be shepo ayeden ade abro kama wo sabe kan wa de na wo request no wo sabe kan pepepe enti ebusuafo wo tie me wo hwe me a ensuro we de eye legit enye baby a wo do sika be hye mu ana wo beto ye fa sika police wo hu kwakire wo baby bia nti be da mo ase enti obi hie be wo come a platform ama wo di me a obenya na ko frɛ me sister ya obema me sa account na ye nkoma bi ewo me ye be di ne kama enti we de ensuro me da wase sister ba nti me jaba no
da wase pa pa da bi wo bibi kana ye pon ano no
the American ya da Mr. Alfred ase wa chirechire bibia kama nti no say ade na nipa ne be kire no say o kire ne da na kwa mu a dispute bia ni ho fundamentals na odi ba eni nyina no ade a very very key ayi ewo edwadiem iti ya da obi ase the American no
ya da mu nyina acid o say we have had very different heat wave. Can you confirm if you may? Acid bro for when our church on baby or no bra.
Was it there? Hey, early dismiss. I so a man to man answer why the
hey call your poverty. Ben watch on or see heat wave I had.
And heat wave into your pond school. Your pond tell me to be a power more. I to confirm na me twam wo school nanim ho ye yapon me do teachers ni because ACC wo de. Me twam wo ACC ya.
You go frame in carry. So
confirm so ma pon anan ye wa ko form about the actual life. Me chi obi ada bi.
What you say at yes.
I said me na say ye here watch.
Me cheke me do fi ACC na ya to aso nti hwese me wo pass for na po do me hu de. Oma pon me boa.
Me see ye pon. Safi na me be fresh school.
Enti confirm mo me
mo ko fan kola na wa hwe ya oti hwa na ko
Matia me da supply information.
No mo ye confirm mo answer.
Okay.
Because here
wo kasa na ma wa na wo frɛ obi.
Ama mute me ho.
Okay. Aye.
Ami so mo ma me frɛ why?
Okay, friend.
Neighbor.
Obi nkasa wo frɛ no.
Me Wow. Sisi a no wo say ye train senia ye sustain ye business no. Sisi a no online bebraba amanfo no nton ade o ye si fesika beto ho. Ne yamba me say within 3 months ya sister I app we so amanfo bo hu de we me say ye dupu nkofo bi akwaje 5,000 impimun si impimun du masisi a aye mojasam we app we so iti ebusuafo enye se business wo be stay bia wo di sika kese bi we kwakoto ase na aye ye dupu upe business fa so kitingete waso a any online business shotgun wo ho me say enye business se obeye na obenye sika boom na che se wo ye business o aya business ye no enye fa so bebre na de ye business obi wo obeye business o feel say onye sika buma na chese oye good business business be a provision store ye yenye sika bebre bi wo 50 cents 1 cedi yes just say obema onwoma na bua na akofom na obi aya da etumi atobi ama wo enti de ye business o wontena hokwa wo enso obi wo ho be ye onye mfaso so business nye business de ye nya nsa enti ebusuafo so obi ba na o ka say ye mehu say ye investment bi fesika we beto ho na 40 days and 44 days be dobo mpacho ni nyina enye papa ye scam amanko me say nkofo obi ntumi ndi madamfo ode no nsa kohye me ka cheze enye osu onye eduma nso akwenye sika na omeye business bi no 120 ye no so na bi openia sika ni yebu ye chinedi ama sisi osu nti ebusuafo so onyanko ye business boni bi na o se fesika beto wa mo a bisanse o sika na ye de kwoto wa no die na omode ye na mfaso be na obenya emfa anya se sika na ogaso obenya mfaso 1000 mpimudu wo de beto obenya mpimudu nti na wo ho pere na akwaba bosia nya so you are doomed nti be efutu amedi tu nkofo no nti wo pe business ya send a year no so the big two koto dwem no who send you be manage your things na once wako wani business ayan kakaka ma wo ye che sika bomo die no enko eche na aye na nti egu nti mi so kakra me ka no nti dada b wo bibia wo so faka
omu fa
3 all for the sixth form.
Mami, what's my water? Nansa mi kopie platform so bi so a wo mu pese wo mu gigi amanfo ti kasa me ka kire wo mu se mu mama ni na wo me se wo bi se ma nadamfo bi akwaje 20,000 it want to no e wo se onya ne de any wo mu nti ye de dupu wo mu a
yeah me say amanfo so no bla obi de 10,000 se eye almost say American nti omo kasa America na wo ho plew omo kwaye advert o okache otu mme allow no way you see no na yet say yeah legit
as in where of school name foul
yeah dupu omo say what that be what
hello
yeah there be
matepa say dupu omo eyema omu pa because utu omu for omu ntie ebi na ye kire what letra no obi aba behwi ato agu just what section na 2 seconds ubonso obi aba behwi ni nyina ato agu
sa wonim mesa na no mo ye mesa ko mo se foforo bi aba o ma sa start bi na me say ye Africa adena ebi mo ye mpebre ebi mo mpebre o on pa de obeyi abe stress no ho ope ade ni bum bum esu de bi obe lusu so they okay wo chere the simple onye de onye hwe onfa nti etu ye hofo business a eya won juice ka we say ye mfa sika me ye business a sugar business a making brad dada b won fa sika bia meto ase enka say fa beto na ye den ye mo bibi nton ansa na we ne de wo ye ya wo register wo ye business wo ye business wo ton wa na wo mfa so wa nton wo to baby I say we be a store. When be a store na be na obi abeta ade no wanya so mfa so. Onya into wo pese wo ye business na wo ko wani mu a na wonya bibi free mu a wo be who how to do your business. Wo be be a store. Na man for ya da aba. What I say wo be bo hu de ro so wo pese man for ma sheshe wo be ko house to house and baby you know no I da wo ko bo hu de ro. E bi na sister boss lady kan. Na da for ye abe on to that far Eko bo dero open more customers. What you say? Ne ebi mu mpebre. Onim business na no anzo de ni sika ekwo remo o metwa na ya bo ho ama. Ene say ye dupu am say obi yale kura obi.
Mami mesra me ba. Plan bi aba metrim mami musa mi sa Alfred. So obetimi Mr. Alfred wo ho.
Pacho me wa ha o.
Wo sha ho. Say school na wo ka for artist ni sa la no oni ya kan say me no be di nkomo me wo facilities bi wo ho so obetimi e the idea bana yeah joint business so the joint business they are onya
reliable person na obe
no on say onya joint business but say no connection na ba be dan na so
Asi ni ba no mu nka ho. Yes, omo ko trip. Nti on beba normal time.
Me wa facilities bi wo ho. Enti no. Ye beti me de adane bibi sa. Enti wo de
mo ka den.
Meba wo inbox mu ho.
Okay.
Na Wa antihe. Me say
yes, from inbox ni en kasa. Pastor Alfred. And then Yami Shrap, God bless you. God bless you.
Meba wo inbox mu ho.
Okay.
Your family that is me a businessman.
Okay.
Meba wo inbox na ya di hu nkomo why me send me number ama na so do the ama me na afi ya di hu nkomo
na da bi who are
Okay.
That be why.
Italy me wo Italy ma ba Italy sesi a.
Okay.
Antina na anu mi busa asa wo he wo si wo komo me bo a.
Aye. Okay.
Me so
let me do number na man no.
Of course, why not? Of course, why not?
Okay.
Mr. Answer, so baba business wa me perfume business no. Na cleaning, obi ye cleaning wo school mo. No product a wo betu. Na mo dey cleaning school mo offices. Share.
Yeah, business. Obi Ghana na. Sister Tess, who obi Ghana?
Be umpakuna de o 2 year ton ya ntimi nim so obeto ama wo be 2 year na me de kwama no. Ntimi ni bi me ni bi wo ho.
Na kakra so met makane say enne kakra ne adwene ya toa yesua de no. I also totally forgot, which is very important. Minim the fear. I also know we have to be very spiritually strong as well, because because in Jerusalem, a woman, it will blow your mind. And see, will be born a home more day to say the Akikane, at least Miss Kuhono in Ru Emba on money by in Rube 4 and 5.
Hey.
And you told that be prahon because you should want him prahon because we team the baby near chichre red, blue, green. Now the pins be bribi our so many things. I don't want to say much. Not clean and now ban papa be prano say no afraid and papa no afraid or say I'm boss pacho me ko few because the men who compound hanum no me yes nti to car ban obon say no ma bibri no ma basaba se bi na se die no ma bebre na nkusua bi nti or say empire and also normal some things so and you see all the time it has been always a spiritual our ritual nti you receiving crowning nyina no mo nyina wo classroom na obi a settle na ya bompae we have been doing it for almost 5 years now. Into teachers in staff reward. My office is pretty big. Into you be share what na ya so yes and ya bompire na ya to be a share radin sa. Say radin for a chance, for you assume 2 staffs, 2 teachers, very good teachers. Obon ma say result of empire or see Debbie me pack him no minti me e jay wa hanon minti me. The one or the America. Or the American walk in the bag, no the American or my free honor no. And like I said, so whilst we are in business, men and women in business, and also we need to take our spiritual work very seriously because in normal
it's true.
I can't.
Very true, yeah.
Nyamishra. I was here for me that munyina say. Almost Mr. Almost Papa ne this Igbo man no say why. Member life weekends, but what China me try say member na omo muni hu asem no more beka me eti. Mr. Coffee can me pon and I will be last one abeka.
Coffee order so Ghana. And I know Mr. Pa okay.
Pa that's what Ghana. Mr. Coffee, who last bibi abekana? I come end the life or no? Mr. Coffee.
I'm on the network.
Tell me so nim krasa wafro. Okay, Madam Munina se mama ba.
Oh, Yakopo insure mo pa. The Bradford will be always center dada be. They be out supporting. Yakopo insure be mo tie.
Dada be what time?
Yakopo insure Munina.
Acid nyamisha pa kwame.
Papa nkwa na ya catch was send you bet you to nyama yi.
Abi Mike.
Sir,
Mr. Kofi, nyamisha munyina.
That's a boss lady. Obi a otie ye bia Yankopon she obi bia. Ene mo support. Na sisi a wo fro e na wo boss we mo.
Dia.
So, wo platform no so a wo tap a ma.
Yes. Sisi omunye ni sa.
Okay. Tebu se afonya mi a do ma wo se cha beba. O beba.
O say
O say achira ya ko pon ya do
What's na meba momo yesa no mimi ni mo hwe nti omo wo information no. E de beba be maye.
Okay. Yo yati. And the baba.
Hi.